welcome back to Beneath the Tide, or episode 17. The working title I have for this one is called The Fairy Bad Day, because, Feywild and fairies, it'll probably change. It probably won't. But, hello. We're here in the Feywild, continuing our adventure. For now, we only have Garrett and Sam, but as always, we pick up Garrett's brother during the break, or not. Depends on how things go. Kate isn't with us tonight because I think she is working. Also, yes, chat, Sam is shaved.
Nope, no idea what you're talking about.
His beard is now a magic item that I have in my possession. But some quick notes. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, there will not be a Grimshade Mountain because, as I said in our game, we just ended the session for the week. I will be moving my computer and everything that I use to stream to my new apartment at 5 p.m. So chances are I won't have everything set up at 7. We'll see. But I'm going to say no. And then everything will be back up and running at normal Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for Salutes of the Lich Queen. And you can see Hannibal work with his death dog pet that he just bought.
What do you name him again?
Moloch.
Right.
I'm so excited. Also, Garrett, anything you want to announce for this audience, for this game? About podcasts?
Yeah, the podcast over the weekend was submitted for review. Any day now, you should be able to find it on iTunes. So,
yes.
And it's just the first session, but broken up into 4 chunks. So I titled it Beneath the Tide 1-1, 1-2, like Mario levels. So
just like your life.
Well, yeah, right?
Yeah. So I'm excited.
That's what's up with that.
Yeah, I'm excited about that because there's a huge audience for audio D&D too. But I have more fun doing stream D&D where I can see the faces of my players, and it makes me kind of fill in that void of missing it in person. So, plus it helps that everyone at my work plays D&D, so everyone in the kitchen we just talk D&D all shift. So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome, yeah.
It's so great. They're telling me about their characters, about their stuff, and they're like, we need to think of a good magic item that we can buy and mess with our dungeon master. And I was like, Bag of Devouring. Because those are fun. Those are great. And Mordecai took his away when he left. Anyways, let's get to the session notes for episode 17 of Beneath the Tide. The Fairy Bad Day, because fairies.
Fairy godparents.
Little crowny things. Upon resting after the trying events of fighting Relesh Kem the Morkoth, 3 of you had become afflicted with a strange disease known as blue rot from the boil-covered undead in the caves of Fog-Sworn Isle. Noose easily healed Eclipse, Ogden, and Mordecai of the ailment, and you all proceeded to make your way back to Harrigan's Wharf, return in the contract, and reap the rewards. However, before leaving the small island, Mordecai took one of the fishing boats that had been swept up onto the beach and mentioned he'd be leaving to find his father and ex-captain and travel with them and learn more about what he had missed in life, since he has been with you guys for the last 6-7 months at this point. He parted with you all by painting a portrait of yourselves and handing Eclipse the contract he had been holding on to, as well as a document revealing information about the Tides Mage, where a new pirate king or queen is elected, and an approaching pirates' war between the 9 organizations. He then sailed off and out of sight in the fishing boat, and the rest of you returned to the Kobold's Cradle, where Noose promptly began harvesting organs from the Morkoth, with Ash planning on having the Morkoth bronzed and fixed to the tip of the ship as a ram, which would be badass. You made your way back to Harrigan's Wharf and met up with Marion Brownlow, who seemed a little bit off, but paid the contract, minus your Aerolese portion, and you all stepped away 3,000 gold richer. And she mentioned food and other supplies also being loaded onto your ship. Then, discussing the possibilities of offloading your hoard taken from the caves, you all found a small and strange magic shop in the appearance of a bomb, with a quite vocal sign, and you entered the shop and went with a strange half-dwarf half-elf named Garaxar, who is the proprietor of the shop, along with his mechanical servant and best friend, a monodrone named Mechanus. After doing some deals and learning a great deal of information about the world, and events that may be transpiring behind the scenes, you learned about some equipment in your possession and inquired about buying some quite expensive magical items. But Garaxar mentioned he'd be willing to give you all a 50% discount should you all take part in his little game.
And give me a portable hole.
That's part of it. A lot of notes, a lot of stuff.
Okay.
To
Want to make sure that wasn't forgotten.
It is not forgotten.
Okay.
Soon after, Noose, after trying to leave the shop, teleported away in a puff of smoke. And while Mechanist dealt with the rest of you, Noose found himself in a strange location with Melon Grassbladel and other members of the Black Mast sat around a large round table with a handful of individuals with bags over their heads and ropes tied around their necks. Noose looked at these folks, but kept it close to his chest. After being told some information about the outside world, the Tidesmoot, and more, Noose and Garaxar once again returned to the shop, and he will agree to take part on his game, causing the trap door of the shop to open up, revealing a swirling portal to somewhere. As you all jumped in, you found yourselves in a strange clearing with neon green grass and a large purple mushroom, with a satyr appearing named Gif, and revealing to you all that you were in the Feywild, the trickster deity Pipshin's domain, and to get out you'd have to play the game you agreed to play. He made you sign a contract, forking over a portion of your soul, and he vanished, as a gingerbread house coated in candy appeared before your eyes. After scouting the home, you were all greeted by an elderly woman with cookies, of which Eclipse took one and she motioned for you all to follow her into the basement. Ogden refusing, but eventually the party took a deep breath and proceeded downwards, only to find the basement empty, save for a table and an oven in the far back of the room. A voice rang out from the inside of the oven, and you all watched as the elderly woman crawled out of the oven, her skin gray and pockmarked, and now standing 10 feet tall. She attacked along with her children, who turned out to be red caps, hiding in the base of the oven, and after a very tough encounter with Ogden nearly being killed by the grotesque children-like creatures, and Ash nearly being crushed to death by the elderly woman, now revealed to be an Annis hag, you all prevailed with Pipshin arriving on his tricycle, healing you all and giving you each some possibly strange and useless items, before the door to the oven opened up and you were all sucked into another location. In Pipshin's domain. And that's where we'll pick up the session. So, as you're all sucked into the oven and dispersed elsewhere into this realm, you're just as quickly deposited from the oven and find yourself standing in the middle of a swamp. The water being roughly 4 feet deep and filled with swamp debris and other swamp-based detritus. The water is a thick, murky brown and has a thick layer of vomit-colored scum on the top. The sounds of frogs fill the night air, and a low rumbling interrupts the still life and quietness of the swamp. And you all see a massive hole in the swamp directly in front of you, and water and debris pouring down into the hole and splashing beneath. As you sort of stand there being like, what the? A sign sprouts out of the water, nestles itself right against the massive hole, and only says, jump.
You said this water was 4 feet deep?
4 feet deep.
This is like swimming, like, wow. Pretty much doggy paddling to stay afloat.
Well, this is unpleasant.
I don't see anything. What's going on?
Did I find like a log or piece of driftwood or something floating by?
Yeah.
I'm going to grab it and float it over to Noose so he can hang on to it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. There's a hole.
A hole? Oh. Jeez, that doesn't look good.
And yeah, a sign that spread out of the water that just says jump with an exclamation point.
Well,
You think
Pipshin, man, you think we should?
Yeah, I don't know. That might be Pipshin. Pipshin's kind of fun, but like also Widow Dances.
You see more words appear on the sign below jump in tiny, like hard to read letters that say, yes, it's me.
All right, let's go.
All right. You first?
Yeah, me first.
All right.
Noose, as you jump, you seem to keep falling, and judging for how far you're falling, it looks like this drop might be 600 feet. And
I have faith in Pipshin.
as you're falling you fall 600 feet. So Ash, you're sitting there and you see him disappear into darkness as he jumps, and you don't hear him splash. And then eventually you hear the sound of he's so small. Yeah, you hear a splash, and Noose, that height should have killed you landing in the water from this height, but nothing, no hurt, doesn't hurt. It's a nice soft landing into this water. And it's still the same swamp water from above, just filled with that scum and detritus and just bits floating around.
Did he happen to touch the bottom at all when he fell?
No.
When he went in?
No.
Okay. Does he see anything around to keep him afloat?
You see some logs. Just logs. There's a heavily rotted, bloated, and waterlogged kobold corpse floating on the surface of the water, and it's face down.
He'll grab that and then hang on to the wood, the log.
Okay.
Ash, I'm alive.
What?
I'm alive. Come down.
Well, he can still talk, so he must not be. His legs must not be too badly broken. I'm gonna go up to the edge. I'm gonna turn around, turn my back to the hole. I'm gonna try and do a backflip into the hole.
Athletics check. See how well you perform this backflip.
Is that athletics?
Yeah.
Okay, that is an 18.
You do this amazing backflip, and kind of drop the 600 feet, and you just dive headfirst into the water like a swimmer. It's like an Olympic dive, just. And yeah, you get roll me dexterity saving throw just for shits and giggles to see if you get anything in your mouth.
Oh boy, that's an 11.
You get some of the vomity colored swamp scum up your nose and in your mouth. It tastes like what vomity swamp scum would taste like.
Gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, Noose, you see Ash come up and he's floating there now too. He didn't touch the bottom either.
Oh, buddy, you got a mouthful of that. Here, let me get that. Let me get that for you. And he just pulls out a string of a vine of leaf or something.
It's like a good 2. It's like a good 2 feet long. There's a worm also crawling through his hair. And when you guys look up, you see the hole. You don't. Well, you don't see the. You don't see the hole. You don't see the entrance, and you hear someone talk going. Well, I think we should, jump down and discern this in order of oldest to youngest, or beauty and not.
Just get down here, Ogden. Jeez.
And I'm gonna see if he does this. You hear someone, wait, get your hands off me, and you guys hear screaming, and you look up and you see Eclipse falling, and she just belly flops.
Make sure I'm not underneath her when she falls.
Yeah, no, just.
For a moment, I thought it was Eclipse pushing Ogden.
And then Ogden just sort of jumps, cannonballs, and you're all floating here now. None of you touch the bottom, but you don't see anything. There's no caves, there's no tunnels to go through.
Were the sides of the hole straight down?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're still in
It's sheer flat rock.
Huh. Want me to go down and take a look for the way out down there?
Do you have any way of telling us whether you need help or not?
Well, that would require me to need help.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead. Hold on. Noose is gonna take this kobold.
Yeah, the rotting kobold you're holding on. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna flip him over, see if he recognizes him. But
Fuck no. Heavily rotted.
Alright, so he's gonna see if he can figure out like any big wounds or like anything that might have killed him.
The corpse is so far rotted and decayed you can't tell what may have killed it. It's like that gooey and fresh. Not fresh, that gooey and like juicy. Just from like lying in swamp water so long.
Noose will just push him away.
It's like the worst smelling thing you've ever smelled in your life. Maybe not for Noose.
Oh, yeah, Noose also has the thing around him that doesn't let him smell any bad
That's
smell.
right. The necklace of adaptation, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't smell it, but Ash and everyone else can for sure smell that.
All right, I'm going under the water. I go underwater where
Investigation check, please.
Okay. I'm going down. I'm swimming down with the trident pulling me behind, and I can stay down there as long as I want.
It's super murky, but yeah, investigation check.
Noose is just going to play defense and just try to stay. We can't really because he only swims at 15 feet per second. So, all right. He'll just dunk his head down and just look since he has at least a little bit of dark vision.
Yeah.
Just to look out for Ash.
10.
You know what? I'll say that's enough.
Okay.
Just because there's not much to look at. It looks like this might have been a lair for some kind of creature before the room flooded. There's bones floating and half-eaten rotted corpses just floating around under here. And the corpses appear to be scratched, bit, but also they appear to have like burns on them. If you want to give me a medicine check, I can let you discern what kind of burns they are if you would like to know.
Sure, I totally can medicine. Yeah. Same as my investigation check, a big old +0. I got a 15.
Looks like acid burns. You've been on a pirate ship for a decent amount of time, 6-7 months. You've seen acid burns happen. You've seen acid just happen. I know Noose. You know Noose. You know acid. They look like acid burns mixed in with the bites and scratching. And you also see like what looks like a tunnel that's like 6 feet wide and 6 feet wide and about 10 feet in height.
Well, resurface popped. Did you say it was acid burns and regular burns, or just acid burns?
Just acid burns, and then the bites and claw marks.
Okay, so I'll resurface. So there's a tunnel. There's also a bunch of dead things that have been bitten and clawed at and burned by acid.
Oh, doesn't look like they got some good materials on them.
I've known you for like 7 or 8 months, and I'm still not quite sure what your criteria is for good materials.
The bodies were so heavily decayed, he probably wouldn't be able to get anything off them. It was like mostly bone and stringy bits of rotted meat.
That just seemed like something Noose would ask, though. So
it was mostly like bones and bits.
All right. So what else did you see down there?
Well, I said a tunnel.
Oh, right. Oh, wait. Can we go? Noose will, like, stick his head under and then go...
Okay.
Can he breathe?
No.
Oh, I thought that water breathing had been cast earlier, like last.
Oh, was
session.
it?
Yeah, I cast water breathing just at the beginning of every day.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You cast it on the docks before.
Yeah, you can breathe. Sorry.
So Noose just goes, oh, hello. All right. Well, if there's a tunnel, I guess we can all just go check it out, right?
That seems logical, yeah.
It seems like Pipshin putting us through a thing. Maybe there's a puzzle involved, so we should keep an eye out, too. All right. Let's do this. Hey, Ash, do you think I could put on that little cloak you guys found earlier?
I'm not using it, so yeah.
All right. Yeah, because not being able to get around made healing you guys really difficult.
Yeah, that That did seem like a problem, yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah. And he's just going to take a minute or two to get it on.
All right, you can add a cloak of the manta ray to your equipment. I believe you have to attune to it
Oh, shucks. Okay.
to get the effects of it, but yeah.
Oh, no, you don't.
No?
Nope.
Cool.
It's not a tune.
Sweet.
Cool.
You have a cloak of the manta ray now. So yeah, News, you like slap on this cloak, and it looks like it's a manta ray on your back.
Ooh.
With a hood. Yeah, and you as you like put the hood over, you kind of feel like illusionary like webbing appear between your fingers and feet.
Whoa.
Just a reminder, it's just a swim speed, correct?
Yeah. Well, and water breathing.
Oh, and as you pull the hood up, you also feel like gills form on your neck.
Whoa.
You can double breathe in water.
Wow, guys. This is really cool. All right. Yeah, you guys go on. I'll make sure that Ogden's all good to go too. So Ogden, hang on.
Fantastic.
All right, and let's go.
All right.
So you're all swimming towards that tunnel?
Yep.
All right, like I said, it's 6 feet wide. So it's probably going to be single file.
Yeah.
Well, 6 feet wide, 10 feet tall. But yeah.
Okay.
So you're swimming.
Alright.
And bubbles. You see bubbles floating around just because it's weird. And you see plumes of like gas kind of coming out of these cracks in the walls, but that's what's making the bubbles. And the gas smells, you can't really smell underwater, so never mind.
Well, for water, I don't know. Can
Well, you know what? Water breathing, also you can smell underwater.
Yeah.
It smells kind of sulfuric.
This will stick its head in the bubbles.
It smells like somebody let out. It smells like somebody let out a really bad fart.
Yes.
That's stinky. It's a good stink, guys. It's a good stink.
And as you keep swimming, you come about for 10 minutes later. After 10 minutes or so, you kind of see the tunnel forks off and left and to the right. And both tunnels go in like a 90-degree kind of weird like turn. One 90-degree turn down, one 90-degree to turn up.
So it's, wait, like left, down, right, up?
Yeah, right is 90 degrees up, left is 90 degrees down.
Oh, so kind of like it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, up or down? Sorry.
Well,
All right, well, up or down?
I'm gonna guess that I guess now is the time we better split the party.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
How about if anything floats up to the top, we can see what's up there.
What?
We'll see what has floated up to the top.
Oh, so top first, you're saying?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, what are you doing?
Upside.
All right. Yeah. It looks like the tunnel gets a little narrower. It gets to maybe about. It's still about 6 feet wide, but the height definitely goes down to about 6 feet as well.
Okay, so it's like perfectly
So
circular.
it gets a little. It gets cramped, a little tight, claustrophobic kind of thing. And there's like reddish green algae on the walls, and it's just patches of it, and the patches of these algae is kind of like waving in this like water, like you'd expect plant-based life to move in water. And there's a lot of this algae, and you can see like. How about you both give me investigation checks? Not investigation, perception as you're both swimming.
I like that one better.
Did you like that one better?
Hey, Justin, what was that number you kept rolling on?
7.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Sweet.
I got a 21.
Sweet. Noose. Ash is just too perplexed by, like, the moss. Noose, however, you see something in the moss. You see a small little fish, maybe 3 inches in length, kind of stuck in the moss and getting, like, slowly decomposed.
Oh, Ash.
Yeah.
Don't touch the moss. Look. And Nissel pointed out to him.
That's just. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not a good look.
And then you kind of watch as these like little tendrils of moss or algae wrap around the fish and just like pull it deeper into the moss and it vanishes from sight. Or algae, goddamn.
Right.
And that patch of algae is maybe only like a foot in diameter.
Oh, so avoid that. It's not like the entire tunnel. It's
No,
like
there's just patches of it.
Hmm.
And the tunnel did get 6 feet by 6 feet.
So should we keep going? So should we keep going and try to avoid it, or should we go the other way?
I suppose we could try to damage it to, like, kill it or render it useless.
Go right ahead.
And Noose will try. Shit. Noose will try doing Toll the Dead on one.
Sure. What's the saving throw?
Wisdom, yeah.
Wow. 19 minus 4, 15.
It just succeeds.
It just keeps floating there. Not floating, but like waving in the water.
Ash, I think they're invincible.
And you watch as it senses, like it kind of senses something and it detaches itself from the wall and just starts floating there. Like it looks like it looks like it's like sticky slime in the way it looks like it when it's like peeling itself off the wall. Now it just floats in the middle of the tunnel.
Poke it with my trident.
Dexterity saving throw?
Why do I do things or touch stuff or interact with things? It's always a saving throw.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Usually when you attack things, Sam, the other guy needs to make a dexterity saving throw, right? I thought that's what you... Oh.
Yeah,
I guess I was confused.
He's doing a dexterity saving throw right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because you just poked
I got a 22.
22?
Mm-hmm.
You see some of those tendrils stretch out towards you, but you kind of move your hand away quick enough. Like, it's coming down the fork of your trident, but you kind of like, just like, okay, no. And you pull away just in time. Yeah. And it's still floating.
Yeah, I'm not liking this.
Both of you give me perception checks.
Oh,
I'll
boy.
have Ogden and Eclipse do it too. No.
10.
You
14.
hear squeaking, like, and you look up and you see more of that like algae detaching itself. Each detachment is still like 1 foot in diameter, and they're just floating there in the water. There's about 10 of them right now.
Whole bunch more now. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the other way might be. Might want to check out that other way. You think like?
Yeah.
So you're all like
Turn right back around. Yeah.
turning around in this tunnel. That's 6 foot by 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
This is just gonna go.
Noose can do it no problem. I'm gonna have Ash, since there's a bunch of this like stuff floating in the water, give me a dexterity saving throw as you try to like maneuver around.
Okay. Well, so since you said that the way I have my swim speed is I get dragged behind my trident. Can I will my trident just go down?
Yeah.
Just Mary Poppins style.
Yeah, so you're just like,
But you don't want to be like, Santa down the chimney, or like the Santa impersonators down the chimney, where they just go and it's like break themselves.
what are you doing?
So like, are you taking credit and pointing it down?
Yeah, I just go down and just go.
All right.
And just
Cool.
Mary Poppins my way down.
You're just like down, and New's just like, you swim after.
Yeah.
All right, Eclipse and Ogden are gonna try to maneuver around in this tunnel now.
I had Ogden hang on to me, and I'll take the speed hit.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So he's gone. Fine. Eclipse needs to make a dex save. She tries to like maneuver around in this tight tunnel with these algae things floating around.
Well, could I do the? Okay.
She succeeds. She's a
All
rogue.
right. That's right. Yeah.
So you're all like down, and you look up, and as you're swimming away, the algae reattaches itself back to the walls and just stays there.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
And eventually, you make your way back to the fork.
Oh, oh boy. I don't know if that was a puzzle, if we were just supposed to kill that stuff or what, but that was pretty dangerous.
Yeah. Let's see if the other way has something less than that, or different, or just something else.
Speaking of algae creatures. Hello, Caleb.
Hello.
So, were you watching? I saw you in chat.
Someone said something about Noose, and I had to support it 110%.
Okay. So.
Oh, I hate the angle of my camera.
Our friends. I can't find your stream window. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. So.
What you thinking about?
You haven't missed a lot. Just.
Wonderful.
They've been swimming mostly.
Swimming?
Swimming, because the oven that you guys got sucked into last week teleported you into a Feywild swamp.
Delicious.
And
I got a mouthful of it.
And basically, they've been swimming through this tunnel, and there are a bunch of this weird like algae started detaching off the tunnel. And you saw a fish like decomposing in this algae, and Ash tried poking the algae, and it like detached from the wall, and a bunch of other algae started detaching from the wall, and were slowly creeping towards you guys. And then Ash and News made the decision to say, let's go the other way. And yeah, you guys swam back to a fork in this underwater tunnel. You guys came from a 90-degree tunnel that went upwards. The only other one is a 90-degree tunnel that goes right downwards. And Ash is currently leading the way.
And Ogden was being pulled around by Noose, who was wearing the manta ray cloak.
Yeah.
And we can all breathe underwater.
Point of order. I've got a little friend under my coat. He's along for the ride. He's scared. He has never swum before, but he's certainly in my jacket. I'm of course referring to Russ, the owl. The owl. He's just poking out of my pocket there, underneath.
Can Russ breathe underwater?
He's certainly part of the team. I imagine if it can be cast on 10 people. I don't know. Or he's drowned and I have a dead bird. Or no, it evaporated. He's gone into nothing.
You can put him into a... Oh, wait. I don't know if you can, since this is his natural dimension. I don't know.
I can put him in another dimension.
So I suppose if we back up, if we were about to jump over a cliff into a giant pool of water, would Ogden Boon have tried to dismiss Russ?
Probably.
I imagine so. Yeah. It is an owl and you guys are going underwater.
Then he's probably just whatever the 6 seconds or the one
Yeah.
action
Yep.
to get him.
So he just Safely
So
hidden.
it will take me an action to get him back.
But you have the 90-degree tunnel going down.
So we've tried one way, fellows. Shall we try the other?
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. And,
Perfect.
And we're trying the other way entirely because we're curious. We don't want to miss anything. We don't want to go one way and have the other way have been the correct way, or we miss something. Not at all because we're afraid of algae. That wasn't the reason.
Of course. Have I told you I've been on a dig before, and boy, I missed a vase. Then some poachers, some no good nicks. They came after us. They got the credit. Oh, I was red. I was angry red with furious rage. Oh, I was red.
Just lean over to Noose. Lean over to Noose and just go, was what he just said that all related to what we were talking about?
About being thorough. Sorry. Yeah, to be fair. Thoroughness, I'm very much in support of it. Lead the way, Captain.
I was like, yeah, we're totally not afraid of algae. I was on a dig once, and what?
Oh man.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I didn't think too much about it because Ogden Boon. We're on to complete non sequiturs now. All right.
All right.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
You're going back down?
Yeah.
So you're going down feet first?
I'll rotate once we get into the bigger tunnel. I'll rotate around and go head first.
All right. What's the swimming order?
Newt will let Eclipse go in front of him, and hey Ogden, you don't mind just grab my foot and I'll get us through this, all right?
Hey, you lead the way, friend, with that cloak. You know what? I got you. I'm gonna just hang on as best I can to his ankle, if that's available.
Pretty easy, little goblin ankles.
Watch out for my toenails; they're sharp.
Yikes!
All right.
It's a horror show on his foot, by the way.
I imagine
just like
tons of fungus and calluses.
Does my hands? I feel like I grab and it squishes in just a centimeter. There's a squish, and then just like a puff of something coming out from the water. Just
blood. Just.
Oh God! Am I getting open sores in my face and mouth that's just going now? Gill. This is where I'm getting air from.
Oh.
Does anybody else? Breathing? Is there like pennies? Is it pennies? Is anybody else getting very irony?
Oh yeah, Noose doesn't wear shoes, does he?
No.
Oh, I always thought he wore shoes. Okay, so yeah, just like these gnarled goblin feet, just walking on everything.
Just like the craziest toe claws.
Like curling, themselves.
Like when we were fighting the Deinonychus.
Oh yeah, like a sickle claw.
Close to that.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, close to that. They're just like.
So you keep swimming, and Ash, you see more patches of that algae.
Oh, for crying out! There's more of it.
Oh no!
But the tunnel isn't as narrow as the other one yet.
Have you? I gotta tell you, I feel like I did real well with the dust that we encountered, and this is just the beginning of my own botanical journey. I'd love to investigate this. I'd love to take another look at it, see what's going on. Have you looked at it yet? Have you really taken it in?
Wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about this algae?
I am talking about that algae. What have you sussed out about it, friends? What have you really gotten into?
Are you familiar with jellyfish?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like those, only they're really active. They can lash out.
Oh, tentacled algae. Oh, then that sounds like danger. We should get away.
Eats fish.
Oh, they're they're carnivorous.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. This is all great. I love this. I'm going to remember this. I'm going to write it down later. We've encountered so much of
Can
botanical beauty.
can we back up to about 60 feet away from them so that I can just keep paying them with the bells?
If you
Ring, ring.
do, you have to see them to do Toll the Dead.
Huh?
Do you have to see to do Toll the Dead? Like see the creature to do Toll the Dead?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. If you went
Let me
60,
double
if you went
check.
60 feet back, you'd be out of sight.
Yes, you have to see.
Yeah, you'd be out of sight. You'd be like
Alright.
back at the fork.
All right.
Just to get this out of the way. I hope you guys won't think I'm a coward or a weenie, but better safe than sorry. I'm gonna cast mage armor
Sure.
because it lasts for an hour
Jeez, that's a great idea.
or 8 hours. It lasts 8 hours.
Good idea, buddy.
So, what's the plan, crew?
Well, I don't know. If there were more. Oh, you know what, guys? We could go collect those bodies and see if we can't distract all those algae with the bodies that we found.
Oh, we can make a meat shield.
Yeah.
It concerns
Yeah,
me that you
yeah.
have a term for that.
Oh, sorry. It's a very clinical term. We use it in the archaeological industry. When we find something, a body that's used, like to spring a trap or to perhaps open a sarcophagus. Some people have really sharp bones that are good for plying things open. So you get a meat shield, and then lickety split, your problems are gone. Meat shield, Noose. I love it. Let's.
Noose is like 100% engaged into Ogden's story about archaeology and like all these different ways of using bodies. And he's just like, whoa. I learned so much about you, Ogden.
Oh yeah.
I think we're going to get along well. All right.
We weren't getting along before. Everyone here is not my new best friend.
Ash.
What?
Let's get those bodies, right?
All right, let's get bodies.
To the
Oh,
bodies.
let's get them.
Lead the
can't-
way.
I can't fight algae, so yeah, I'm kind of at a loss on this one.
All right, so you swim back to the opening, like the main cavern where all the bodies were floating under the water.
Yeah.
They're like bloated and just so waterlogged that they don't float anymore. They kind of just sink.
Oh, this is so gross.
Excellent.
And as you
How
like,
many
as you
can
like
we
pick,
find?
there's a human male whose entire face has been melted off and it's just bone. And as you like touch their skin, as you're like touching their body parts, the arm just kind of like comes out of the socket. Now you're just holding this rotting arm in your like hands. Like it's so like wet and like gross and rotted and decayed. It just pulls right off the body, the arm.
Can I find the freshest one? Or
None of
like
them. None of them are really fresh. They're all like about the same kind of decay. Yes, like as soon as you touch them, they just like fall. Their parts just come off.
I've got a hand if you need it.
Well, I've got a kneecap down on a leg.
All right. Do you guys think this will be good enough? I think it would only really distract one based on what it did to that fish.
Probably get more. Can I try and like spear more of a corpse on the end of the trident?
Give me an attack roll with advantage.
Okay. Good thing you said advantage because that was a nat 1. And that's a 24.
The water's murky, and you just shove out with your trident, and you feel purchase, and it sink into something really squishy. And as you pull your trident back to you, you've speared this like dead, rotting goblin through the colon, and out through its like front side. And it's like it's rotted. There's like blood and like this yellow thick liquid just like mixing together in the water and forming this cloud.
A thickwid, if you will.
A thickwid.
All right.
And the goblin's eyes are like still there, but they're hanging out by the optic nerve, both of them. And there's chunks like eaten out of each eye by little fish. So you can tell fish have been eating it, so that the eyes are like stringing out, they're rotting, and there's like chunks bitten out of them. And there's like hunks of like eye flesh floating in the water, but still attached to the eye.
Gross.
So I've got an idea. Let me just try and today I'm brimming with them today. I cast Mage Hand. Is there how wide can I cast Mage Hand? Because I want to scoop something in and drag it.
I think Mage Hand is
like a standard hand, or is
Ash, how big is Mage Hand?
I think it's just literally a hand.
Oh, so it's just like literally like a little magic human hand.
But it can move only 5 pounds worth of stuff at a time.
Yeah.
Great. That's perfect. Because I've got kneecap to foot calf in one hand. I want to cast. Is there out of character, I'd love to cast like a Reed Richards style wrap around because I've got 30 feet worth of Mage Hand to use.
Sure.
So I want to send it out,
Sure.
wrap it around. Like,
I'll allow it.
A thick like quad. Like I'm not trying to get greedy, but I want like something like a thick quad worth of meat to like keep out reasonably next to me, like 5 feet if I wrap it around enough to pull it in.
Sure.
Hey, magic time, baby. I cast it out.
Yeah, you just like your hand flies out, you pull something, and through the murky water you see a cloud disperse. It's like bloody and pussy. And it comes back with this like really disgusting looking rotted leg. And there's like, as you bring it towards yourself, you hear like, you don't hear anything, but you see this like moving part of the skin, like the skin surface part of the skin starts to move a little bit, and you see a hole open up, and you see a water snake slither out of the hole and swim away.
Well, hey, I've got 2.
Don't want to throw up underwater. It doesn't go well.
Constitution saving throw, Ogden Boon. You're not used to this shit.
Not yet. That is 13.
You vomit in your mouth, but you swallow it.
They told me in scuba training, if you start to vomit, hold the mask of the partner who's vomiting so they don't breathe. I'm good. Just holding 2 limbs next to me, wide-eyed, looking at the other 2.
I just lean over to you. What in the world is scuba training?
I don't know. They didn't teach us that on Bleak Skull. You know, the water's dangerous there, so I haven't gotten much swimming done.
I remember it was full of corpses that tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That arm you're holding. You see a crab crawl out of where the joint attaches to the shoulder and just sort of float away.
Yeah. As I'm moving around, I'm using.
Oh, and you have that goblin on the trident.
Yeah. No, I just have the goblin on the trident.
Oh, so Noose has the arm, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noose. Okay, yeah, Noose. You see the crab crawl out of the joint and just sort of float away.
Noose will go, and try to bite it.
Attack roll.
Priorities. We have them.
Unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Okay. Woo! 19.
You bite into the crab and you feel its shell give away and there's a wet crunch. And you guys see another cloud of like red just come out of Noose's mouth. And when the cloud clears, you see there's a dead crab just like clenched in between his teeth.
Hey.
Is it at least a soft shell crab?
It's a crab that would crawl out of corpses and feast on them. So yeah, sure.
Well, you can eat those whole.
Great aim, Noose. Great. Hey, live your best life.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Here's my question: are you willing to sacrifice the rest of that crab for this algae distracto feast? No pressure. Let's just get to the algae. We'll make the call there.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready whenever you're willing to give me your flipper, and I have mage hand, and I just
Noose wiggling his toes at him. All right.
All right. So you guys make your way back to the fork. You go down. Oh,
I would specifically like to mention that I'm using my swim speed and not the Trident's swim speed for this, so I can have it trailing behind me.
just. Because I imagine the goblin would be like flailing around the front of it. Just.
Yeah, so I don't have stuff like in front of me, just like running.
All right.
In my face.
So you're swimming with the trident held back, and that cloud is drifting back into your party members. And you guys can taste the cloud and smell it. It's blood irony, but also like severely like bitter because of the pus.
The notes on this one is certainly a pleasant surprise compared to the toe jam.
Ogden, while you're talking, one of the you notice that as you're talking, speaking about the notes of the pus, you see one of the eyeballs detach and float right into your open mouth.
or I just it goes in, has to cough out my gill hole that we have from water breathing.
Yeah, so yeah, the eyeball pops out of the gill hole. Just
It clings on a little bit, but
yeah, it like wraps around the gill a little bit with the optic nerve, and then it just detaches and floats away. And you all eventually make your way back to the algae.
Is this
the worst place in the world?
And as soon
side algae or bottom side algae?
Bottom. Now you go down, and this is at the point where you guys see the algae immediately start to like reach out towards the dead flesh you're holding. Like tendrils of like algae reach out and like they can't get close enough, but they're like reaching for the flesh, the dead stuff.
Jettison.
Mage hand immediately. I all that I had rolled up, I want to like unravel style, as far as like send it the 30 feet that I can with mage.
And you give it the leg and the tendrils. You guys all watch as these tendrils of algae stab into the leg, come out the other side of the leg, wrap around the leg, and then start pulling it into that patch, and the leg instantly starts to like, the skin immediately starts to like blister and start like getting peeled back. Almost like the tendrils of algae are like making minuscule like incisions and peeling off layers of flesh at a time.
Have we observed them pull it in and retract?
Yeah, there was no fish there. Yeah,
they are pulling back.
Yeah. Like the tendrils of algae, they impaled like the leg, and then they wrapped around it, and pulled the leg up against the wall, and started like you saw like burns appearing on the skin as the algae started to like do minuscule like incisions and peel off layers of flesh, and it's almost like burns are like what's peeling the flesh off.
Who's next? Let's see if we can make a run for it.
Yeah, does it seem like satisfied or at least occupied while it's doing that?
One of the patches seems satisfied.
How many patches are there?
In this section, there's about 4.
Okay. I'm gonna swim up to the next section and just run the trident along a couple. Try to just like smear it across a few of the patches.
You see 3 patches all stick their tendrils into the goblin, and the goblin starts like flailing as the tendrils. You feel your trident kind of bend a little bit before the goblins pulled off. And you watch as these 3 patches start fighting over this goblin, and each patch, like the goblin gets ripped into 3 sizable chunks, just from these tendrils. And you watch the just red and pus cloud just obscures the goblin and all those algae patches. And when the cloud disperses eventually, you see these goblin chunks getting like impaled just like the foot was, and then getting pulled into the wall and like dissolved.
As this is happening, I just go right past them.
Sure.
All right, time to go, Ogden. Hang on.
Eclipse is swimming too, like.
I mean, I'm pulling. I still have a leg I'm holding on to. That's whatever's left.
Yeah,
So I
sure.
have just one leg.
Yeah, you still have one leg.
Mm-hmm.
And Noose has the arm and the crab. And eventually it opens up into a larger sort of water area. And there's more algae here. But the algae's floating. It's not attached to anything.
Okay.
And there's about 13 hunks of this algae, all a foot in diameter, just floating around. And this open room's maybe like 100 feet wide. And it looks like there's another tunnel directly down at the very like center of this room. And the tunnel's about 10 feet across.
Does Moose see anything else other than the exit?
Perception check.
19.
19?
Yes.
You see a body impaled on the other wall. There's algae tendrils wrapped around it. You recognize that this body has a bag over its head and a rope around its neck. And the algae's like slowly peeling off layers of flesh.
Is there anything else around that specific situation?
Nope.
Hey guys, I gotta check something out. And
All right, if you really feel like you need to.
Can I? May I use Mage Hand again to take the leg I have and put it as 30 feet away from us as possible to try and lure them away from the body he's trying to check out?
Yeah. So as Noose is like swimming towards that body, there's algae that were in his way that get diverted by the dead leg, and they all swim towards it. And they swim pretty fast because they seem to move almost as fast as Ash in the water with his trident, just right towards that leg, and they all latch onto that leg and start dissolving it.
Mechanics reasons, how fast is that?
I think Ash, what's your swim speed? Because I might be wrong with their swim speed.
My swim speed is 40, I think. Let me double check the trident.
Okay, no. They're a little bit slower.
Oh, okay.
Their swim speed's 30, so they're just like... Chat,
Okay.
I look like a little baby boy without a beard. But yeah, so yeah, as soon as the leg is like floating in the water, you guys all see these like hunks of algae swim relatively fast, almost as fast as like fish do underwater, and they latch onto that leg, and then they carry the leg towards a wall, and about 4 of these hunks of algae sort of attach themselves to the wall and start eating the leg.
So 4 of the 13.
3.
3 of the 13.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, I was hoping I remembered correctly that 13 number.
Yeah, Noose, you're like swimming towards the body, I presume?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, you can get up to it.
Alright, he's gonna take the hood off.
You recognize the individual as one of the people who lynched you.
Am I going with Noose because I'm holding onto his foot? I didn't let go.
I guess, yeah. Unless Noose.
Yeah, Noose wouldn't have.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm with you then.
But that's who you see. It's one of the individuals, Noose. And as you like pull the bag off, you see there's some of those algae tendrils sticking out of the eyes, like right out of where the pupils would be, and just wiggling there.
Does it look like Noose could take the head off?
You can most certainly try.
Moose will pull out his silver dagger and try to take the head off.
Give me a survival check? No, sleight of hand, because it's currently, like,
Yeah.
ensnared by the algae.
Yeah. All right. Damn it. Let's try that again. 14.
14?
Yeah.
I rolled a 1. You're like sawing through the head with your dagger, and you as you're looking over, like, what the hell? Ogden, you look up and like, what the hell's going on? As you see this cloud of red just coming out of where this body was impaled, and Noose, you have the head in your hand.
Excellent. And he just puts it in his pack.
Sure.
What?
Friend, do you want to make sure there's none of those wigglies in there?
No. Yeah, that'd be bad, wouldn't it? And Moose will just inspect, make sure.
Investigation check, please.
All right.
Can I use the help move to
Yeah,
help
for sure.
him?
So advantage. Yep.
All right.
You're both like looking over this head.
19. 17 plus 2.
All right, you like shake the head a little bit, like, because you get frustrated not being able to find anything, so you shake it a little bit to like see if you can like, loosen anything in there. You see the jaw kind of slacken a little bit, and what you thought was the tongue was actually one of these hunks of algae that just kind of like crawls out and floats away. And another 2 come out of the right ear and float away.
Oh boy.
And 1 comes out of the left nostril and floats away.
Moose will just hold it up. Is that all you little fuckers?
That seems to be all of them, yeah.
Point of order, is that a +4 to our already 13?
Yeah. Well, minus the 3. Yeah. So minus 3, 17 now.
Yeah, 17, 3 are distracted, 14 are active.
Yep.
All right, Moose will put the head back.
Like you're putting it back in your inventory?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Now that you.
Sure. And yeah, about 250 feet down is the tunnel leading down in the center of the cave.
Can we try and get away from the awful algae? Because I really don't like it.
That is a very good
Yep.
idea, Ash. And Moose will toss up the hand for them to also snack on.
Yeah, you see 5 of them just jet towards it like piranhas and just start like ripping it apart and then taking chunks of it and adhering to a wall and start to eat it.
That's not right.
How many
Ugh.
are between us and the exit?
3. And they all seem to like... If they had eyes, you perceive they're looking at something in Noose's mouth.
Yeah, Noose is like, and he'll like tear off a claw and then just throw it.
Yep,
Also,
they dart towards the crab.
Ogden gives an extra little, though slightly disgusted because it puffs out some pus into his mouth, gives a nice little comfort squeeze to his disgusting foot leg. Comfort like, okay, buddy.
And yeah, those 3 swim away towards the crab and start taking it to the wall, adhering to the wall and chewing on it.
The 3 of them did?
Yep. I love these homebrew creatures I made. Oh.
Noose will hold his thumbs up and just be like, let's go, guys, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going? All right.
Yeah.
So you all swim down into the tunnel, and it's another narrow tunnel. Looks like it might be single file again, but there's no algae, and this tunnel looks a little more like the rocky walls. This tunnel are a little more like flat, like the rocks are like smooth. And you swim for a little bit, and you see light and like heart, like air, like the surface of the water eventually.
Are we going down?
You are going
Well,
down,
that's what I
but you see you see surface.
That, but I.
Captain. Cause real men, men stuff.
You're way too good at making that sound.
I used to be pretty good at it. Oh, I hate it. Anyways, that's
One of
what,
your Alan references.
that's what you see.
Ash, what we got going on here?
News, what we need is we need to go faster. We need more power.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I can see it. You're ashamed of yourself for that one.
Yes. Yes.
Anyways,
Mimics and monstrosities, folks, come for the D&D. Stay for the really old sitcom.
anyways, let's continue.
This is why we need Kate.
Boys
This is what we turn into.
night.
The episode title is just going to be Home Improvement.
Better than trying to spell out.
Anyways, let's get this back on track. Yeah. So, you see, the surface of the water, but it's down.
Let's do it.
I've got nothing better to do. Let's go.
All right.
It's time. Boosh.
You swim down. Ash, as soon as you hit where the surface is, you fall about 10 feet, and then you sort of feel yourself flip around and then land the right way up on some sand.
Ugh.
And the rest happens to everybody else.
What?
You kind of like somersault midair and then land in the sand, and you look up and you can see the circle on the ceiling where the tunnel was with water suspended.
Are there rocks around us in the water or in the sand?
Oh, for sure. Rocks.
I just pick up like an armful of rocks and then just start tossing them up into the water.
Splash, sploosh, and they don't come down. They sink.
I could do this all day.
I've never seen anything like this. I don't know if I've even. I'm trying to think if I've even remembered reading anything like this gravity phenomenon.
However, you all hear this strange sort of like clicking sound, like.
And Noose, is that your long toenails?
I need everybody give me.
He's just like going click, click, click.
I need everybody give me perception checks, please.
In the sand?
Heard. They're so long.
They're so long to reach the stone under the sand.
That's a 23, baby.
Jesus. All right.
13.
All right, News. Okay. You guys see this?
done?
You guys see this rock with legs, like crab legs, crawling towards you guys, like. And you see some of that algae, the same red algae, covered all over the rock. And it's like crawling towards you guys, and it's about 15 feet away.
Backs up.
Fighter talk. Do we fight or talk?
Have you ever talked to a rock before?
Roll initiative. It's time we get to play with
How
my.
big is this thing?
It's like a big rock crab with legs. It's like 6 feet.
Boulder or like?
It looks like a boulder, like a small boulder that's like 6 feet in diameter, but it's got crab legs, and the boulder is covered in that red algae.
So it's like a human-sized boulder. Human-sized rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Point of order.
It's
How
really
much?
big.
About how much time has passed since we left the junction between the upward tunnel and the downward tunnel?
35 minutes.
Dope. Great.
Yeah. And as you look around, you guys kind of see, you hear more of that, and you see another one kind of crawling around on the ceiling, and another one kind of like crawling out of the pool of water that was on the ceiling because someone was throwing rocks in it.
Oh boy.
So, it's cool. I'm so happy this happened. Rolling their health. 25 to 20.
20.
Cutscenes roll her initiative. That's not great.
23.
23 for Noose. What was Ogden again?
2-0.
2-0. Okay.
Yeah, 20, yeah, 20 even. Dirty 20.
Nice. Ash.
17.
Ooh, nice.
I was feeling pretty good about that, but
Eclipse has 5 to her initiative, and she has an 11.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Ooh. That's not great, and that's not great. All right, Noose. The ceiling is about the same height as the pool was, where the algae was. So the ceiling's like a good... Well, no, actually, it's less than that. The ceiling's like 40 feet up. And the room itself is about 50 feet around. And there's another tunnel that's 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall behind you.
Does it look like there's anything to hide behind?
No, this is just an open room with just sand.
All right, so that makes Noose's options easy. He's going to, for his turn, he's just going to cast Blink on himself.
He's going to cast Blink?
Yep.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that I guess that kind of ends his turn unless he can move to another spot that's further away from everything. Like, he just wants to get as far away from everything as possible.
Yeah, the room, like I said, the room's about 40 feet by 40, and then there's that tunnel that's to the south of you, 40 feet away.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant in relation to where these guys are. All of the enemies.
Oh, two
Like
are
he's
on,
just trying to get as far away.
yeah, 2 are on the ceiling about 40 feet up. The third
Okay.
one is 15 feet in front of you.
Okay. He's going to back away from that one that's
Sure.
15 feet.
Yeah.
He'll back away 15 feet, might as well. Or
Okay.
no, he'll back away 30 feet.
Sure.
Just use
It's
it.
like doop,
Yeah.
doop, doop, doop.
Ah!
Toenails making nice little lines in the sand.
All right, guys, I'm going to disappear, but I'll be right back.
Noose abandoned
And
us.
Noose cast Blink.
Yep.
Noose abandoned us.
And
But Ash, look,
That will
he left us a Zen garden. He left us a Zen garden. Just rakes with your toes.
but so far, Noose may have not disappeared. I have to roll for it.
Did it roll in the first round?
Oh, is it only
I don't know.
at the end of each of your turns for the duration? So I figured that you would have to do it every round. But I'm not sure. I'll leave that up to Justin.
No, that's what, yeah.
Sure. What you said about Blink.
Oh, okay. Noose does that. Shit. Doesn't happen. You rolled a 6.
So you don't like, you just kind of stay on the same spot.
Not for this turn, no.
Okay. Cool.
All right, any moment now. And that ends Noose's turn.
All right. Ogden Boon.
So I look at the rock and I look at everyone and I go, I'm sick of dying, but here we go. And I cast I look into the rock's eyes and I cast, "Hey, over here!" And I cast Mind Spike
Sure.
at him, and I start strafing as I cast Mind Spike. I want to walk 15 feet away from the group, but still be in the range of Mind Spike.
Is there a saving throw?
Try it.
Is there a save for Mind Spike?
It's a Wisdom save.
Oh, great.
And I'm casting it at it's a 2nd level spell.
Cool.
Which gives me
9.
9. Yeah, that hits.
Sweet.
13 is your save.
Okay.
But that also gives me my 1st level spell back. Because of my divinity mastery. I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
At any rate, it hits. Great. Oh, I got to roll things now. Who forgot to roll things? Me. That's the one. That is 17.
17. Nice.
17 on the rock, the 15-foot rock one.
Yep.
The one closest I can see.
You all hear it squeal. Like, it scream and squeal sounds like nails on a chalkboard, mixed with the sound of like someone taking styrofoam and like breaking stuff, like the squeaking sound of styrofoam mixed with nails on a chalkboard, but like wet sounding.
Ugh.
Anything else for you, Ogden?
That's all for me. Now, actually, then I'm going to cast. Nope. Yes, that's all. That's all for me. Just 15 steps away from the crew, with my hands over my head, kind of casting.
Sure.
Try and strafe away.
Sure. Ash.
All right. You said that one is 15 feet away from us. Was that the one that Ogden just mind spiked?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna step up right next to it, and then actually, I'm gonna stay just at the edge of my trident's reach. Actually,
Sure.
just cause. And I would like to get very angry. I would like to rage. So
Yep.
Dexterity saving throw from the rock.
19.
Dwayne is feeling dexterous today. So you make that oh, it still takes half damage, that's right.
Okay.
1 lightning damage.
Sure.
And then I'll attack it. Well, I'll start with 1. That's a crit.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So dexterity saving throw from it for the lightning damage, and that becomes very important.
10.
Fails it, so it takes. Okay, so it takes 18 base.
It has 4 hit points left, or has 9 hit points left.
I really just want to find out how
Sure.
much I can. So 18 plus 9 is 27. Plus another 5 is 32. Plus there's 34 points of damage to it.
You're just like, "Ugh," and you hit it with the trident, and as you hit the rock casing on it, the rock shatters and blood sprays you. You get like misted. It's like, yeah, you just get sprayed by this blood as this shell of this severely mutated crab just splits open and spills out onto the sand.
Grody.
And that algae detaches from the crab and crawls away.
Okay. Where was the nearest other one?
40 feet up on the ceiling.
40 feet up on the... Was there a third one?
There's 2 up on the ceiling.
Oh, there's 2 up on the ceiling.
Side by side, basically.
You said it shattered into rock pieces?
Yeah, and then the crab flesh that was there split open and spilled out on the sand. But when the rock casing shattered, you got sprayed by this red liquid.
I want to reach down, pick up the biggest rock fragment I can find.
Yeah,
and
it's
just
like the
huck it.
size of a baseball.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and huck it at one of the ones on the
Sure,
ceiling.
range attack roll.
All right.
Improvised weapon.
Okay. You don't count as proficient in range in improvised weapons, right?
No, unless you have Tavern Brawler.
And I'm guessing I'm at disadvantage because I'm guessing 40 feet is outside the range for improvised weapon. All right. Well, it was that or waste my attack, so let's have some fun. Well, that's a 16, and that's a 12. So it's a 12.
Yeah, that misses. These are rock-covered crabs. So you just throw this rock at it and it bounces off the rock casing and just stays on the ceiling? The rock does?
Oh.
That you threw?
Does it bounce upside down?
Click, 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 click.
That's just not right. That does not look right. All right, that's my turn.
All right.
It says lightning is shooting out of my eyes.
Eclipse draws her flintlock pistol, aims it.
Oh, she doesn't have it.
Oh, no?
She gave it to Goraxel or Goraxel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
it's an upgrade.
The upgraded.
So she doesn't have it right now. All right, musket that she has. And she's going to fire a musket at this thing.
Oh, you forgot to sign the homework that we had. For
That misses. It just scatters across the rocks, and she's like, shit. That's her. Cool.
Oh, shit.
And then you guys watch as one of these crabs just and drops from the ceiling, hits the sand, and doesn't seem like it's hurt from the fall. And it lands basically in between Ash and Ogden. Oh no, wait. Yeah. And then it spins towards Ash. And it's going to make 2 crab claw attacks at you.
Okay.
The first one is a 7 plus 7, so 14.
No.
And the second one is an 18 plus 7.
That does hit.
Okay.
Yowie.
Yowie. Ooh. Ooh. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage,
So 6.
and you're currently grappled
Oh, this old song and dance.
by the crab. And as you're grappled, you watch as those algae tendrils on the crab
Oh no.
come up a little bit, and then they take a stab at you.
Oh no.
That doesn't hit. They poke your skin a little bit, and you feel a tingle, and then they just kind of retract back into the algae.
Ash just flexes.
The third crab, it scurries across the ceiling about 40 feet, and it drops in front of Noose. And same thing, claw attack. Ooh, 14 to hit.
It misses.
Okay, second claw attack. 15 to hit.
Bing! He blocks it with his shield.
All right. Noose. Your turn.
Oh boy. Noose is going to toll the dead on the guy in front of him.
Sure. That's a 5. Oh, is it charisma or wisdom?
Wisdom.
That's a 5.
Oh wait. Oh, and it hasn't been hurt yet.
D6, yeah. Or D8. D8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, but 2 7s. So that
14.
is 14 points of damage.
It makes the same
And
sound
then-
as its other one, like the weird, on chalkboard.
I will eat you soon. Your brother was delicious. And Moose will bonus action. Spirit weapon. Hummingbird comes out of the shield. Retaliation. Wah! And he'll do an attack on the one in front of him.
Sure, you will.
And that's a 22
that hits.
to hit. Another D8. That's a 6 plus 4, 10 damage.
Oh, a big hunk of like its rocky flesh that crumbles off, and you also get sprayed by this liquid.
Oh wait, or do I? That was the end of Noose's turn.
Oh, true.
Nope.
Yeah,
Doesn't go anywhere.
Like sprays all over your face. Doesn't taste like blood. It's kind of sweet tasting, like sugary, and it's syrupy, and it's kind of gritty. And you see it's under flesh, and it looks like a crab that's been mutated and burned horrifically by acid. And you see this algae is actually growing out of its crab flesh and through the rock, and coming out the outer bits of the rock.
Studying bodies has paid off.
So yeah, the moss isn't growing on top of the rocks, or the algae is not growing on top of the rocks. It's growing through the rocks from the crab flesh.
So it definitely looks like the algae is like kind of infecting this thing and pretty much almost controlling it.
100%.
Okay. Guys, look out! It looks like we need to kill the algae because it's controlling all these. Oh, and did that die?
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right. Just wanted to. Crap.
Has 2 hit points. Has 2 hit points. All right. Is that your turn then?
Yes.
Ogden Boon.
How close am I to the existing crabs? Because I was 15. I strafed 15 feet away from where we started, so I think I'm 15 feet away from Ash.
You're 15 feet away from Ash and the crab. Oh, yeah, no, that one's dead. Yeah, you're 15 feet away from the one that's grappling him. And then you're like
and then
30 feet away from the one that...
like
No. You're 25 feet away from the one that Noose is engaged with.
Yeah, 25. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to cast chromatic orb on the one that is attacked at level 1, and I'm going to
Which one?
the one that has Ash grappled.
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to use the first level, and I'm going to use. Oh, here's a question.
Yep.
Oh no, he's not submerged, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just going to use.
Oh, we're not doing that. We're not doing the lightning rules anymore.
Okay, well, I'm going to do lightning damage. I'm going to use lightning damage on this crab.
For sure.
Rock monster.
Yeah.
Although
Rock monster.
Pokemon is disappointed. So you use lightning damage. I'm going to say, oh, Captain, my Captain, I got your back. That is a 22.
That hits.
That is a 7.
7.
2 ones.
All right.
7 lightning damage.
Cool. As you hit it with lightning attack, you kind of see the algae flare up a little bit. And you see it kind of like split down the middle a little bit. And another hunk of algae grows out of that one, tumbles onto the floor, and then forms another one of these crabs.
Wait, like the algae falls off and then solidifies into a rock and turns into a crab?
Turns into one of those crabs, yep.
That didn't do that when I did lightning to it.
Because I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Lightning damage bad.
That's all I've got.
Oh no! Sorry, Captain. Can I use a move action still?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move. Just is there a way to get 5 feet? But so that I'm both 20 feet between the two of them.
Yeah.
That's my goal. Is to be like, I can't choose. I hope I can help whoever.
Yeah, just back up 5 feet.
Yeah. And then like a basketball defender.
Yeah. Just double check, Sam. The trident, is that piercing or slashing?
I think it's piercing.
I imagine it's piercing because of the...
Yeah.
Cool. Great, good to know. Noose, never mind. Spiritual weapon is radiant. Never mind. Or necrotic.
Force.
Force. I'm thinking of something else. All right. Cool. So that's your turn, Ogden, I guess?
Yeah.
All right. Ash. You watch as Ogden throws this crackling orb of electrical lightning energy at this crab. It hits the crab. The algae flares up. A duplicate of that algae pops off and forms another one of these crabs beside the one that's grappling you.
Okay. Quick question. Can I choose not to do the trident's lightning damage? Can I turn that off?
No.
Huh. Anybody have a spare weapon?
I've got a quarterstaff.
I don't use this.
That'll do. All right, I'm going to try and break out of the grapple with this thing.
Cool. Yep. Go for it.
Okay, athletics. I'm ready. I got a 21 to break out of that grapple.
You break out.
Okay, I break out, and I go over to Ogden.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay. Is the quarterstaff like somewhere easily accessible?
Right here.
Yeah.
Throw it up to him like a little league bat.
All right, yeah, I'll stab the trident into the sand with one hand and take the quarterstaff with the other.
This is great.
Such a downgrade.
And yeah, your old trident's in the sarcophagus in the tomb.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. So you're chilling all over there now with your quarterstaff?
Hanging out next to Ogden with a stick.
All right. Eclipse is gonna... Yeah, she's gonna run... Oh, dear. Yeah, she's gonna run at the crab that was grappling you. And she's gonna make a rapier attack against it. What do we use? Sneak attack? I don't know rogues that well.
Is anyone adjacent to it?
No.
But
she's also a swashbuckler, so they're a little different.
Right. Is anything adjacent to it at all?
The other crab.
Then no sneak attack.
All right. That is a 16 plus 6 to hit, though. That's a 22. Oh, wait. Rapier, please not be slashing. I didn't think. Oh, thank God it's piercing.
Piercing.
Oh.
I get the feeling that slashing damage is bad.
Yeah, a little bit. That's only 5 piercing damage to that one. It's just you not... Fuck. I don't want to metagame this, though.
Okay.
I don't want to metagame it. Yeah. Offhand with the short sword. It misses anyway. Okay. And the crab that is in front of Noose is gonna claw. The first one is a 16 to hit. And the second one is a dirty 20 to hit. Or no, wait, hold on. 26 to hit.
Ugh. That hits.
Yeah. You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage and are grappled.
Owie.
And yeah, the algae tendrils come at you.
Ow.
When a creature is grappled, attacks against them are advantage or no?
Nope. They need a feat for that.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, it's Grapple Master, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever Gundar had. Bullshit.
Gundar actually never had it.
Oh!
Gundar would knock them prone,
Oh.
which gave advantage.
That is a 11 to hit. Man,
Misses.
I want these algae tendrils to hit.
No.
All right, the crab that had been grappling Ash and now is looking at Eclipse is going to make 2 claw attacks at Eclipse. Oh, the second one definitely hits. Ooh, 17 points of bludgeoning damage to Eclipse. And she's also grappled, which also means tendrils. Oh no! I think that did it. Yeah, that hits. It was a 15, and she has an AC of 14.
Silly.
So she takes an additional 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the tendrils. And then, oh fuck, she almost got dropped down to half. But it wouldn't be with the same attack, so it wouldn't have been on this table. And she's going to take some acid damage from that.
Ooh.
Ooh, 19 points of acid damage.
Damn.
And her armor she's wearing, it takes a -1 penalty to the AC it offers.
Oh, what?
So it's a homebrew creature that's a combination of 2 creatures in D&D.
Yeah.
But not as strong, obviously. So her armor is what? AC 11? So it goes down to a 10 to the bonuses it offers. I can't really customize that. Okay. So that means her AC goes down by 1 then to 13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you, Samuel, for helping me. So her armor class is now 13.
Ouch.
And if the penalty reduces its... Oh, shit. If the armor's AC is reduced to 10, it is dissolved and destroyed. So her leather armor is gone, so...
Looks like Noose has another project.
Yeah, so her...
We really...
How do I...
We have,
I don't want to override her AC. I want it to be back to normal.
we have how many hundreds of golds? Why are we letting our rogue run around in leather armor?
How do I get it back to her normal AC? It just says blank armor. Oh, there it is, 13. So it's 13 anyway. Okay. Yep, so that happened. It dissolved. You guys watch this with her leather armor. As these tendrils hit, her leather armor just melts away into goo on her feet. That was fun. And then the crab that just got spawned. Yes, it scurries right towards Ogden, and it's going to make 2 claw attacks to Ogden. Natural 1 on the first one.
Whenever you hear natural, that's
And
concerning.
the second one is a 21 to hit.
I'll take it.
Oh, you're not going to use your portent?
Oh shit! No, I use my portent I can't. If you've rolled it, if you've already rolled shit.
All right, cool.
And I can't use
Bludgeoning damage. Oh no. Oh. Ogden Boon. How's it going?
I was feeling great this morning. I woke up. I made myself some eggs, and I looked at the morning, and I said, "Today, oh boy, it's all about you, sunshine." And I looked in a spoon, and I thought, "Great, what a day!"
21 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're grappled.
Woo! What was my health at? Was I at 43?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You should have been. You got healed up
I thought
21. Yeah, that was almost max. Half your max. I mean.
Damn, Eclipse is almost down.
Yeah. All right. Noose, your turn. Oh, wait, hold on. That's incorrect. Because Ogden was grappled, so the tendrils get their go. Sorry. Ooh, that is a 11 to hit.
That's a miss.
Good. Good.
Ooh, thank goodness you did the mage armor.
You know it.
All right, now it's your turn, Noose. You're currently grappled.
Ah! This is gonna stab the one in front of him.
The one that's grappling you?
Yeah,
What are you stabbing it with?
his silver dagger.
Go for it.
Ooh, that's good. 22.
That misses. No, it hits.
Ah. And he does 5 damage.
Cool. You stab it in like its eye, and it squirts out more of that red, like sweet jelly on your body.
Is still alive?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh wait, the
okay.
one you were grappling had 2 hit points. No, it's dead. My bad. I got it mixed up. Yeah, the one you just stabbed in, it dies, and then its grip just relaxes on you.
Ah! And then Noose will send his spiritual weapon, his hummingbird, over to Ogden and have him make an attack there. 20 feet attack.
Yep.
20 feet. 20 feet.
And that is an 18 plus a bunch.
That hits.
All right. 7 plus what is it? Yes. So 11.
11 damage. Nice.
11 damage.
It needs to roll on the Constitution table, the massive damage table, because of its hit points max.
Oh, cool.
21 hit points max for that one.
Ah!
Yeah. Like I said, they don't have a lot of hit points, but they hit hard. The creature can't take reactions and has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of its next turn.
Sweet. Noose will be like,
Oh wait, fuck. Constitution saving throw. I didn't roll I just rolled the straight. It fails anyway. It's a natural one.
Alright, so now we see if Noose's blink spell actually pays off. It does. Noose is gone.
Cool. Ogden, you're still grappled. So, what do you want to do?
So the one who had me grappled, does it still have me grappled?
Oh yeah.
Great.
You have to use your action to break free from the grapple. You can still attack while you're grappled.
How does it?
It looks like it got damaged by half its hit points. So it's not looking too hot.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh. I'm smart. I'm my character's smart. I learn things. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna use Firebolt.
On like on the one that's grappling you directly in front of you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna use fire.
Okay. I think that'll damage you too. I could be wrong.
No.
Or it's at disadvantage.
Firebolt. Is a ranged spell attack?
So
I don't know
It'd be
what
disadvantage,
the
yeah.
consensus is.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Oh. Okay. Ding dang. All right.
It's either that or like
I'll roll this.
you're a squishy wizard, so
I mean,
No,
you
no,
could,
this is fair. I mean, I was gonna use Shocking Grasp just because it's right there, and that's my defense spell if they're close. But also, I think I would remember that lightning damage.
I think Shocking Grasp is cold damage.
No, it's.
What am I confused
Oh,
about?
it is electric. It
That's
is
right. That's
shocking.
lightning. Yeah.
Shocking.
I think
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
Uh,
chill touch,
thinking of
which is
chill
neither
touch.
chill nor touch.
Well,
But-
that's what I was thinking of.
But Caleb,
Yeah.
you could, and you don't have to do this, but you could, for instance, like just do a strength check to get out of it, and it won't get an attack of opportunity on you as you run away.
Because you already.
because of the
Yeah.
because of the massive damage rule that I have on it.
Yeah.
No fear. Rolling at disadvantage. Firebolt. No fear.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, does a 13 hit?
No. You go to do the finger gun to shoot a firebolt out, and it squeezes you a little tighter, and you cough, and you shoot the ceiling. Firebolt just into the ceiling.
Does steam come down?
No.
Or does steam go up?
No. You don't hit the water, you hit the rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have a bonus action?
I don't know, do you?
I mean, I have a bonus action.
What's your bonus action?
Never mind. I'm gonna sit on it. Sorry.
All right, Ash.
I'm gonna sit on it.
All right, I'm right next to
Ogden.
I'm right next to Ogden, so I'm gonna take this stick he gave me.
Quarterstaff.
Wail
Yeah,
with
go
it.
for it.
All right, I'm using it in two hands.
You're hitting a rock with a stick.
Yep. If only I had paper. First attack is 12.
Miss.
Second attack is a 23.
Hits.
All right. I think a quarterstaff in two hands is a D8.
Mhm.
Yeah. For 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. It's you hit it, but it's a stick against a rock, so it looks like it doesn't deal the full amount. And it was the
Yeah,
one that
magic stick.
was this the one that's grappling Ogden?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. It doesn't look like it did the full amount though. You're like whack. If it did the full amount, you would have killed it, but whack.
Ah!
Oh no.
Need a magic stick.
Resistant to bludgeoning, obviously. Yeah. All right. Anything else, Ash? Want to shock it? This is
No, I don't.
with your with your rage radius lightning.
I don't want to do that, no.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Eclipse is grappled. She's going to stab the one that's grappling her with her rapier. Oh, that hits. So that's a D8, I believe. Oh, yeah. And it's sneak attack because it's the only one near her, I think, right?
Yeah.
Shit. She kills it just with a straight stab. And it relaxes and lets her go, and she's just like, ugh. And she's going to look at the one that is currently engaged with everybody else, because she doesn't... I'm not metagaming this. She's going to rush at it with her short sword and do the offhand attack. Would it be advantage because you're all around her?
No.
It wouldn't be an advantage.
Oh, I know it's offhand. My bad, yeah.
I'm in a loving crab embrace.
Oh, boy, that does not hit. It's ping off the rock. And with that, this crab has disadvantage on its attacks against Ogden and its grapple.
It has disadvantage?
Yeah, because of what happened to it with the massive damage single. So 2 claw attacks with disadvantage on Ogden Boon. The first one is 9 to hit.
The miss.
Yeah. Second claw attack. Ooh. Hold on. My math is awful. 15 to hit.
Cast shield as a reaction.
All right. Does that boosts your AC, right?
Yes.
Okay.
By 5.
Yep. And then the tendrils. Disadvantage as well.
You know what? Those tendrils, they just roll a 5. I didn't see it happening this way. I'm going to cast Portent. I had 5 on a Portent.
The tendrils come at you, and then they just kind of like hit this force field, and they just shrivel back. All right, Noose.
What I imagine is like they come at me and I'm like, I miss just because I was like, I saw this.
Bonus action. Special weapon. Hummingbird.
Yep.
12.
How do you want to do this?
No, you rolled a 12.
Oh, to hit? That misses. My bad.
Yeah. Oops. And then for his action, he's going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Aren't you blinked? Are you out of this dimension?
Wisdom. He comes back in when his turn comes up.
Wisdom. And no longer disadvantage. That is a 14.
Oh, wait. Fails. 12 damage.
How do you want to do this with Toll to Dead?
The resonance, he makes it so that the resonance like comes at it and shakes it so that it just goes cracks right down the middle and just goes.
And yeah, just miss all over Ogden. He gets also sprayed with this sweet, syrupy, gritty red fluid. And as that happens, the algae scurries away and vanishes out of sight.
No, oh, the botanical mysteries we should be solving.
Oh, wait, no, that was the one that got formed by the algae, so that one does not do that. And that's the end of combat.
Well, that was terrifying.
I don't like those things.
So I guess for the next 30 seconds, Noose just pops in and out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noose get. Hey, Noose.
Okay, that time it didn't work. All right. Woo! That is a tricky spell.
Eclipse downs her final potion of healing.
Can anybody lend me a knife?
Yeah. Here's I'll trade you that quarterstaff back for a dagger.
6.
Deal.
Yeah.
I know you also had the dagger. All right, so I'll take the dagger, which is at least piercing damage. It's a D4. Barbarian with a knife.
Eclipse walks over and says, Ash. Trying to get that voice down. Ash.
You were closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She hands you the dagger of venom.
No, I think you should. Well, all right. Yeah, if you're not using it.
She hands you it for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Please
Hang
give
on
it back when you're done.
I will.
And she grabs your trident and puts it in her inventory.
Whoa, wait, hang on.
No.
That wasn't part of the deal.
If you want, I can hold on to your trident. Uninterested third party.
No, I could, like, if I need to use, like, we might fight things that aren't these, and then I can use it.
You hear a tricycle.
Oh.
And you see Pipshin come out. The little fat gnome boy on his tricycle come out of the tunnel. That was just behind you guys. He's like, hey, you did really good.
Pipshin's here. Hey.
He's like, now,
great.
He's like, now, unfortunately, this part of the game is a little weird.
This is the part where it gets weird.
And he goes, I can help if you want. I can't say the help will be good. It could be detrimental help.
That's not help.
It's up to you. He looks right at Noose. It's your decision.
Well,
It's
hey.
all on my shoulders.
Yeah. And he squeaks the bike
Oh,
horn. He
boy.
like honk honk on his bike horn.
Jeez. What about like when it comes to spells? Like last time you just healed us.
Yeah.
What would happen if we accepted your offer?
Let's find out. And he claps his hands. And
Oh.
you see two satyrs come out of the tunnel, rolling what looks like the wheel, like a wheel that you spin, like on The Price is Right. It's like got blinking lights all over it. These two little satyrs roll this out, and they put it in the middle of the room, and they run off. And Pipshin's like, okay, bye. Poof.
Bye.
I take a look at the wheel and see what's written, or what some of the things written around the outside are.
There are no words. It is just pictures.
Whatever.
Can I try and suss out the best way to spin it? Like, can I try and figure out like if there's a way to Price is Right game it?
Probably not.
Okay. Cool.
The images are. They make no sense. One is just a pie. The other one is a grave. And the other images are just random images. So it's a pie, a grave, a weird-looking black serpent-like creature with wings, water, a red blotch, and a chest.
Have I, in my research, have I seen anything like that black creature with wings? Does that...
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe?
It looks like a lot like the creature on your map, but black.
Wait a second. I very calmly look at the rest of the group and go, are we going to spin or...
Well, that is, I guess, kind of up to me. And the thing is, depending on how this game goes, I might run out of spells later, and it could be, towards the end of the game, which would be really bad. So, I don't know. I could use some spells to heal all you guys. Would there have been a short rest at any point?
Not yet, no.
Okay, so before we make our decision, could I tend to some of the wounded for a sec? He's just asking that of Pipshin.
Oh, he's not. He said bye and he vanished.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought he was saying bye to the satyrs.
No. He was saying. He was saying bye to you guys, then he vanished.
All right. So who did I heal at the end of the last battle? I think it was Ogden and Ash.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
So that means I can heal me and Eclipse.
Yeah, Eclipse down that potion. She's currently sitting at 15 hit points.
That's not nearly enough. Let's see. Oh wait, I wrote the wrong thing. Oops. Let's see. That's 10 plus. Okay, she gets 15 health back, and I get 12 health back.
Okay, so she's sitting at 30. Cool. All right.
Whew. So yeah, guys. Well, we could spin the wheel. I don't know if it'll give us health or spell slots or I don't know.
Do we each spin it, or do one person spin for all of us?
He wasn't very clear. I imagine if it was just one spin, it would just disappear after the first spin. So we can find out.
I think he also was making a lot of very intentional eye contact with you, Noose. So, clickety clack your way over there and spin the wheel if you want. It's all on you, friend.
Yep, I trust him. Let's do it.
D6.
That's a 6.
It ends on the treasure chest, and the wheel vanishes.
Oh.
And a chest just appears.
We got a chest, guys.
You got a chest. Do you trust Pipshin? I can open it with my mage hand for safety.
He could be a little tricky. And Noose will just toss his silver dagger at it.
It sticks. Like it sticks to the chest, like flat. Like
that might not be a good sign. Yeah, see if you can jiggle it with your mage hand.
I want to cast Mage Hand from 20 feet back and try and open it.
Sure.
Justin, you may be laughing at our caution, but every other chest that we have encountered has either exploded or been a mimic. So,
You guys have actually never encountered mimics yet, I don't think.
yeah, not in this campaign.
No.
But,
Just threw a dagger
Or
at
in the
them.
last one either, I don't think.
we fought a room-sized mimic.
That's right. You have yet to fight my ladder mimics yet.
Right?
Hmm.
Ooh.
Anyways, what's news? What's Mage Hand?
Either
Yeah,
way,
mage
look at the
hand.
logo.
What's the Mage Hand doing?
It's trying to open the chest.
Nope. Doesn't open.
Doesn't open?
It's locked.
I think it's locked, yeah.
I guess it's just locked. Noose will go and try to pull the dagger out. Off.
Give me a strength throw. Strength throw to pull it
Oh,
off.
can I?
Strength check or saving throw?
Strength check.
I can open an unlocked container. I can try and.
It's locked.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you.
12.
Nope. It's stuck on
Oh,
there
it's
pretty good.
really stuck on there, guys. Jeez. Oh, no.
You hear it gurgle a little bit, the chest.
Ugh. Uh-oh. Something upset your tummy,
Can
buddy?
Can I
Noose will
try
take
and
a couple steps back.
I want to get up close onto it, and I want to look at it. I want to check it out. And I want to see all over. I want to get my face up in there.
Two scabby gray legs pop out the bottom of it, and two long, spindly, scabby arms pop out the top of it, and it stands up, and it's about 15 feet tall, with its legs and arms, and its arms are dragging in the sand. How long they are?
Was the chest normal sized?
Yeah.
So it's like a chest this big with 15-foot tall legs sticking out of it?
Yeah.
Just like long, gangly legs.
And it opens up, and a long purple tongue comes out. And it looks down at all of you, and it opens up a little more, and you see Pipshin sitting inside of it looking out like, hey, guys!
Hello!
Hi, friend.
I want a chest, Pipshin.
Yeah, this is just a prank roll. And he vanishes with the chest.
Oh, all right.
And the wheels, the wheel's gone too.
Noose secures his wig.
Oh, and as it vanishes, your dagger just into the sand.
Oh, thank goodness. Takes it back.
And
Ash, you're trying to catch flies there? What's up?
What?
I just noticed, Sam, you were like, with your mouth open
yawning.
a little bit. Oh, okay.
But the tunnel.
I thought your character was just like, I don't believe what's going on.
I mean, no, he's long since gotten over that. That's
But now it's all ahead of you is the tunnel.
Friends, So I'm feeling about half dead here, but we're fighting for our souls. So onward and upward. Time wise, are we at about 1 hour right now? I mean, as far as into this fight,
Probably like you've probably been like in this part of the Feywild for about an hour. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just trying to make sure I've got the right amount of time in my brain for mage armor.
Yep. About an hour.
Dope.
Do we have a time limit?
I have an 8-hour time limit for my mage armor.
Do you think it might be worth a short rest?
Oh, yeah, I do. Let's crisscross applesauce, everyone. Let's take a hot minute to just, get our wits about us.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
All right. So you guys are gonna have a quick short rest here in the sandy room.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Short rest. Roll hit dice if you want to. Eclipse is gonna use all of her hit. He's gonna use three
I'd
of her
love
hit
to.
dice. Yeah. Yeah. So she is doing that. So 1d8 plus. It's 1d8 plus your con mod, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, that was great. She heals by 24.
Wow.
So she is... Oh, no, not 24 damage. Ah! She is back at full.
Woo!
I am also at full. Never spending
How you doing,
half my hit
Ogden?
dice.
I'm gonna roll 4 of my hit dice. Uh, 10, so 18.
Wait, how many of your hit dice?
4.
Oh, gotcha.
So 1d6 plus 2 for each die. And I rolled a 10. So 18. So I'm at 40 of 43, which suits me fine. And I also recover spell slots half of my level.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to recover my 2 level 3 or my 2 third level spell slots and my.
You can't. It's the collective of 3 slots.
Oh, dope. Okay, I understand that now. I'm just getting to that now. Then I'll recover 1/3 level. I'll recover 1/3 level.
Cool. So,
Yep.
You all get up after you brush the sand off of your clothes. You're quite damp clothes. You're probably like just so coated in sand. Still kind of got that gooey stuff stuck to your skin and hair and clothes as well.
Hey, Eclipse.
Yeah.
It looks like you need some armor. You don't have any.
No, it looked like it just dissolved into nothing.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it'll fit, but we can try like lengthening the straps on this armor, and this will pull off his Deinonychus armor that he made.
Okay.
It's essentially studded leather. So
yeah. Cool. She will definitely put that on.
there you go.
Thank you, Noose.
You got it.
Does that mean, Noose, does that mean you're not wearing armor now?
That means that I'm a little bit easier to hit. I'm just went down by 2.
But you're not wearing armor right now.
Yeah, Noose puts on his hide armor, his old hide armor.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, if you're not wearing armor, I could cast mage armor on you.
Ooh, let's see. That would only give me 1 more point of AC.
Okay.
Oh, and I guess it wouldn't count if he had a shield, or would it? I don't think it would. I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Ogden, but I don't think it would work very good on me.
Yeah. You're right. I just, wanted to help out. You made such a generous gift to our friend Eclipse here.
So this isn't wearing armor. It doesn't mention shields.
Oh, okay. Either way, hey, Ogden.
Yeah.
I got something for you, buddy.
A gift?
Yeah. This is for you too. So, and Noose will take out the amulet of spell storing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, hey, if you ever have like a period of time that you have free, like 8 hours or so, you can channel a spell into here and use it later as a bonus action.
Oh. Well, thank you.
There you go.
No. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
So you're wearing it on top of the other amulet that you have? The black
The
one?
other amulet is in my pocket. I never
okay.
put it.
That's right. It's in your pocket, making your leg nice and frosty.
Oh yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna shift. This leg's cold enough. Unless you're feeling hot. Are you feeling hot, Noose? Do you want to cool down by putting this in your pocket? Nah, maybe not. I'll just keep it in my pocket.
Noose has a bad history with certain things like that. So
Mhm.
Never mind. I got hot thighs. I've been doing squats all day. Ash.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Great. Well, I'm feeling good to go. I did some yoga, and now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling spry. Oh yeah.
Noose tries to put on the little knuckles that Mordecai didn't take.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Okay.
all right. That feels all right, I guess. Ash, do you want them or no? Just in case we come across those guys again.
Would they? How much damage do those things do?
1d. They do 1d6 plus your strength modifier, and it must make DC 12 plus your proficiency Constitution saving throw, or become stunned until the end of their next turn.
Wow, that's really good.
I think there's a limit on that.
I was gonna say that's better than like a monk's stunning strike.
The Umber Hulk knuckle, or the Umber Knuckles.
The ones that I homebrewed?
Yeah, I thought so, right?
If that's the case, how has no one used these yet?
That's why I was like,
Yeah, let me check, because they're, like, disgusting. They deal slashing damage.
right.
Instead of the standard bludgeoning damage for unarmed strikes, you can still wield weapons and manipulate objects while these knuckles are worn. The knuckles are considered an attack action if used, though. A creature hit with the Umber Knuckles takes slashing damage equal to 1d6 plus your strength modifier and must make a DC 12 plus your proficiency bonus Constitution saving throw when hit or become stunned until the end of their next turn. Yeah, I might make that a charge.
I was gonna say that's insane.
Yeah.
All right. So, Ash,
Mm-hmm.
Clang, you wanna? Mordecai never got any use out of them, but
You said you can hold stuff while you're wearing them, right?
Yeah.
they're pretty nice. I worked really hard on these.
I mean, sure, if I can, use other things. Well, sure, I'll take them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're basically brass knuckles, but with like Umber Hulk mandibles. instead of spikes or stuff.
Yeah, sure. I'll take him.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
I feel really good. I'm just giving everybody everything. It's great.
We'll say I'll edit the item later because I forgot how overpowered it was. We'll say it has you can do the stunning thing 3 times per long rest.
Okay.
But yeah, you fit these knuckles on.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of just like slide over your knuckles, so you can still like use your fingers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I want to take in Ash. Do I notice if he has armor or not? Because I know he's a barbarian.
I wear no armor.
Hey Ash.
Yeah.
Do you think? How speedy are you? How's your dexterity? How are you? Very fast?
Kinda.
Because if I were to cast mage armor on you, would that be helpful or?
My AC would not change.
Well, then I'm gonna just sit over here all comfortable with a bunch of mage armor.
It would replace my con modifier that I add to AC, which is 3.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find ways to be helpful to the whole group.
You are helpful just by being there, Ogden.
Oh well, that's so kind of you to say. So how do we figure to the cave then?
Yeah, the tunnel that's like right in front of you guys, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did anybody see where that algae went? That just kind of skittered off.
No, let me take a look. I want to like look around and see if I see any traces of it anywhere.
You don't. It seemed just like it completely like ran off and somehow disappeared.
Do I recognize the taste of the substance? Do I recognize that flavor, or do I recognize anything about the liquid that came out of the rock crabs?
You're tasting it?
Yeah,
1 minute.
I'm gonna.
Okay. You take 5 points of acid damage that like numbs your tongue completely, and nobody can understand what you say for an hour. You just speak like with your tongue out.
Yeah, I'll tell you. There's no go. Yes, this.
My tabang nabang.
Oh boy. That's no good, Ogden.
Yeah, this.
I tell you about power couplings.
All right. Just so you know, Sam, I added the Umber Knuckles to your inventory with the 3 charges.
Fantastic.
They don't show up under your actions because they're not a weapon. Technically, they're a one.
They're
verse
not?
item. They're a 1 verse item. I couldn't find anything with what I. Yeah.
Okay.
But there you go. Yeah. So yeah.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, you lick it. You have no idea what it is. It tastes like you're licking a battery.
Dude. I want to look at Noose and say, Nud.
His tongue
Nud.
has like swollen to the size and length of a banana.
And Nud.
Oh,
That. No, it did that. But that did. That did.
So just pat him on the head. Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
I try and grab for the vials that I know are on his body.
What are you? Hey, these are mine.
No, I want to like search for an empty vial to help scrape some off and give to him. But like that's my goal. I'm trying to find it. I'm sorry, I'm medding. I'm sorry. I just keep searching for a vial. On him.
So just be kind of swatting at you. I guess you could. Yeah.
Ugh.
Well,
Ugh.
what? Look. All right. Let me look at your tongue. Let me look at your tongue.
Ugh.
Does he see anything on his tongue?
You just see it's bare. It looks like his tongue is just the size and length of a banana.
I want to scrape it off my face and just point at it and be like,
And doesn't take out a. I think I get what you're saying. This will take out one of his blow dart needles, and he'll just run it across his hand.
Sure.
There we go. Yeah. I'll just have it loaded, and he'll just put it in the blow dart gun.
Okay.
The blow gun, yeah.
Sounds good.
What did he call me?
I
swear he said something about my mother that time.
You know what? I bet he did.
All right.
Hey, let's just go.
Wait, yeah. Let's go.
So you guys make your way down that tunnel, and at the end of the tunnel, it only goes for about 20 feet or so, and it curves to the left, and there is about a 10-foot tall rocky outcrop, and then above that, there's a 250-foot long ladder that goes up into what looks like open sky. Which would make no sense because you guys descended 600 feet and then more. But you see open sky.
What you got there, Ash?
Well, there's a ladder. Goes up. The sky. Nothing here makes sense. Exactly.
All right. Yeah, so I guess, let's go up the ladder.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I want to cast. I want to pull Russ out of the dimension door.
Is that a verbal spell?
That's a very good point.
I wasn't going to say anything
because I was looking for other stuff.
I was wondering, but I wasn't going to say
nope.
anything.
I wonder. Let me see if
the V.
I mean, the initial is, but I wonder if the dimension part, if they say if it is or not. I imagine it probably is.
I'd say it probably is too. So, yeah, you go to bring back Russ, and you're just like, nothing happens.
As an action, you can temporarily use it. Okay. Then I'm probably going to go.
Yep. Nothing happens.
Ash, that's probably not good. If our little wizard fella can't cast any spells.
No.
Eclipse is just like, can I just shoot him?
Whoa! That's not how we talk to friends, Eclipse.
It was a joke.
You need to work on your jokes.
Mordecai would be for it.
Well, Mordecai also burned 20 people alive, so you know.
Well, Eclipse starts climbing up the rock, 10 feet of rock.
There's a ladder right there.
Well, there's 10 feet of the rock, and then it goes to flat, and then the ladder is on top of that. So the ladder is beyond the outcrop of rock.
All right, I'll stand here and give boosts.
It's like, come on, you guys are really slow.
Oh, wait, me first.
I'll just pick Noose up and toss him up onto the...
Yeah, you land on the sand.
Good toss.
Thank you. All right, Ogden, let's go.
Bennu.
Climb up after.
Sure. Then yeah, there's a 250-foot tall ladder.
Is it anchored into the wall?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
And it's like black. It's black iron.
Yeah, news is going.
Cool.
Right after we
As soon as you get on the
Up
ladder.
the-
Oh, hold on. No, don't die right now, stream. Okay, cool. You like, and then you kind of get stuck to the ladder a little bit, Noose.
Oh, what's going on here?
How far up did he get?
His movement speed.
So we got 30 feet up?
Yep.
Or 25?
Goblins are what, 25 or 30 new? Oh, my stream down.
30.
It's at 666 for kilobytes.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
But yeah,
that's bad.
he's 30.
All right, yeah, so you get 30 feet up. And then you just kind of get stuck.
Like his hands or his feet or both?
Like you're adhered. Like both.
But I mean, both
Hands
okay.
and feet.
Guys, I'm stuck.
Uh,
And then he says going on.
And those of you on the ground, did anybody else start climbing or no?
I suppose I did, yeah.
Okay, so Ash, you're also stuck to it.
about 30 feet up, or Ash's movement,
Yeah, so Ash is stuck to it too.
right next to Noose.
Basically, yeah.
My movement is 40, actually, so I'd be 10 feet higher.
You just go around me.
And then you get stuck. So Eclipse and Ogden are at the bottom looking up. And Eclipse and Ogden, you guys kind of see...
Oh, I thought you said Eclipse.
She didn't go up the ladder. She didn't go up the ladder. She's waiting for you guys.
Oh, I thought you said she already
No.
did. That's why
she
was
climbed,
like,
she climbed
okay.
up the outcrop and then was waiting.
All right. Yeah. All right.
So those on the ground kind of see a purple tongue come out one of the bars of the ladder.
Oh, wait. God. I didn't understand the attack.
And
I can't understand what you're saying.
And you all hear a voice in your head saying, oh, this is so annoying. And you hear like a sound of like wind chimes. And Ogden, your tongue goes back to normal.
It's like the chest. It's like the chest.
What about my chest?
The purple tongue. It's like the chest from the purple tongue.
What? Wait, there's a what tongue?
So, Noose just looks around, sees if he can find it.
The tongue is like
What he's talking about?
in between your legs.
Is what?
It's like in between your legs, the purple tongue for the ladder.
Can I grab the ladder and give it a shocking grasp?
You stick to the ladder when you touch it.
Yep. I'm still on my feet, though.
Yeah.
On the ground. I want to shocking grasp the shit out of it.
All right. So as you do that, the ladder, you don't hear this because you're doing it, but as it gets shocked, Noose, the ladder says to you, hey, buddy, it's just me.
Hey.
And the tongue is the face of Pipshin on the upper half.
Whoa.
And shocking grasp.
That's neat.
Yeah. So here we go. That's a 17 to hit.
The ladder returns back to normal. It's just now a black iron ladder again.
Does my hand come off? Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez. Guys, do you guys like Pipshin now? Come on. He's a great guy, right?
Oh. Now I'm all for the laugh 'em ups.
They're both climbing away, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, here we go.
All right. So you all...
Climbing. I was climbing away from the question.
So you all climb up the ladder, and you get into. Eventually, you climb all the way up. The ladder, it was 250 feet tall, but it was only 10 feet tall. It somehow went to 10 feet after it went back to normal. And
What?
There's a lot of like displacement and everything, and you're all like kind of standing in a clearing now with a well behind you with a water bucket. No ladder and no like anything that was previously there. And you're now in like a nice clearing. There's flowers, there's birds flying, there's a albino deer in the distance looking at you, and then it runs off into the woods.
Oh. What do the flowers look like?
Flowers.
I mean,
Oh.
like, you have to pick one.
It screams.
Ah!
And then
Another botanical marvel.
and then it just starts like squirting blood out the bottom of it.
Oh no! Oh. Isn't it good materials? And he just starts like taking it
Okay.
apart.
All right. And you guys hear laughter in some chest-high neon green grass in front of you. You can't see the figure, but you hear it like
Hello?
and a figure floating up out of the grass on a mushroom is the same satyr Gif from before, who you sold your souls to, basically. He's like, "Hey guys,"
Hey.
he waves. "How's it
Hello.
going?
Fine.
How are you
It's
liking
going
the
pretty well.
How are you liking the game?"
It's pretty fun. I like it.
"That's good. There's one round left."
We get to flex our muscles.
Yeah, there's one round left though.
Alright.
You have to fight Pipshin's pet.
Would Noose
Nope.
have ever heard of Egyptian
No.
pet?
No.
Okay.
He's like, well, one of his pets. He kind of tried making something, and it got all screwed up, and it's an abomination. Okay,
Oh.
bye, and he vanishes too.
Okay.
And you see the grass recede down into nothing for a moment, and a banana cream pie is just sitting there.
Abomination.
And it cracks a little bit, and like a piece of it flies off. It looks like an eggshell.
Oh, it's like
Ooh.
a super stiff meringue or something.
Yeah.
That is really weird.
Yeah, usually they're a little more creamy. These pies you do. They're not as stiff.
Is the pie the pet?
I think that's part of the mystery. I don't know. And this was
I wasn't told there'd be a mystery. I was told to fight. I can do one of those things.
well, he said that there would be a game, so I imagine there was like a puzzle or something involved. What is a pie?
The pie also like lets out like a sound, and you see a tail pop out the one end of it.
With this, I want to see if I can summon Russ now that I've got my tongue back to normal size.
He appears on your shoulder.
What's the tail look like?
It's long. It's
Like
like
a
maybe
rat
it's
tail?
weird.
Is it
It's weird. The tail's like 10 feet long. And it's white with like spikes on the top of it and dripping like what looks like custard cream. Or banana cream, I mean. And then you see two creamy like banana cream pie wings pop out.
Oh,
And the wings are about 10 feet long each.
oh,
And it like tries to it like flies up a little bit and just floats there. And a head pops out. And it's a dragon-like head, but it's just banana cream pie. Its eyes are two banana slices, and its like lips are two bananas. And legs and arms pop out, and the pie eventually just like morphs and it forms this like banana cream pie filling looking dragon. Not like an adult dragon, like a tiny little like young one.
So maybe some of our audience is a bit too young for this, but do you guys remember when McDonald's had those like Happy Meal toys that were like they were food but also kind of Transformers?
No.
I remember the French fry one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what just happened.
That's what I'm imagining with with this banana cream pie. Is it just like pretty much Transformers into dragon?
And it's just banana cream pie dragon. And roll initiative, everyone, please.
Ah! What is your name, banana cream pie dragon? Oh,
No.
Okay, 25 to 20. Oh, I need to roll Eclipse.
You've got a natural 20, so 24.
Okay. Ogden, what'd you get then?
Roll a stout natural 1, so that gives me 2.
Okay. What did Icarus get?
Oh, sorry. Icarus got a 15.
Okay. And what did Ash get?
19.
19. All right. Noose. This, like, banana cream pie formed into a dragon in front of your eyes. Not a big dragon, a young dragon, but still a dragon that looks like it's been made out of a pie. Like, a bunch of its scales are like pie crust.
New look around. Is there anything to hide behind?
There's, like, trees, and, like, there's about 100 or so feet away, there's a forest with trees. And there's some, like, knee-high grass, but it's knee-high for you. And there's just one random, like, car-sized purple toadstool about 10 feet away.
Noose knows about mushrooms a little bit, so we have the tint on that one. New image.
Yep. Boop, 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 boop.
And he's not going to go under the mushroom, but he's going to get on the opposite side of the mushroom from the dragon.
Sure.
And that'll end his turn.
Okay. Ash.
All right. How close am I to the pie dragon?
Like 5 feet.
Oh, it's right in front of me?
Yeah, it just like formed in front of you guys.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to rage and have it make a dexterity saving throw.
Are you attacking with the dagger or the trident?
Neither. I'm attacking. I'm a rage aura.
No, I know, but like, what? Do you still have like your trident on you though?
Yes, I've got my trident out. My trident is what I'm drawing. Yeah.
And what was the saving throw again? Dexterity.
Dexterity.
17.
Makes it, so it takes 2 points of lightning damage.
Fantastic.
And then I'm gonna start by punching it with the. I take one hand off the trident. I'm just gonna sock it. I'm gonna use up a charge, and well, let's see if I hit actually. Or do I decide? Do I use the charge before or after I hit?
After you hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I hit. 19.
That hits.
Okay, so it's a D6.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes 10 points of slashing damage from that.
Okay.
And Constitution saving throw.
Yep. 16.
So it's 12 plus
Plus
my
your proficiency.
that makes it by 1.
Ah!
As you
Okay.
punch it with the knuckles, that's a charge out of it. And like banana cream just splats on the ground.
All right. And then with my second attack, I'm just going to take that hand, put it on my trident, and stab it into the dragon.
Sure.
That's a crit.
Oh god. All right.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Oh boy.
19.
Oh, it made it. Okay, so it does not get the extra D8 of lightning damage, so which doesn't get factored into the crit. So it's 10 plus 6 plus 23 damage from that hit.
Okay. Just a bunch of cream pie just like squirts all over you.
Yeah.
23, you said?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Is that your
And
turn?
that's my turn. Yep.
Cool beans. Eclipse is gonna keep her distance. She's gonna use her movement speed to run towards that mushroom. She's gonna jump on top of the mushroom. She's gonna kneel down, like get on one knee, and fire a musket at the dragon. And that misses. She's like, Icarus. What's Icarus doing?
He's gonna swoop in, and it's 5 feet away.
Yeah.
So he's gonna fly, and he's gonna take a melee attack.
Wait.
That's a
Familiars can't make melee attacks unless you're packed with the chain warlock.
Then never mind. You're so right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Then just doing a couple loop-de-loops and coming back and sitting on a shoulder.
Fair enough.
You can. You might not know about this, Cave. You can have them do the help action.
Yep.
To give you advantage on an attack roll.
Yep.
Or yeah.
So do I just hold that then until?
Yeah. You just basically say what you want to hold it for, and then you hold it.
I'd like to hold that for the help advantage on an attack from Mr. Ogden Boon.
All right. The dragon's turn. It is going to unhinge its jaws. And you kind of see banana cream rolling out of its mouth. And then the banana cream starts to bubble up a little bit.
Breath weapon. Oh no.
And then it exhales a 30-foot cone of just banana cream pie and hunks of banana and crust. Basically, you're getting hit in the face by a pie, but it's very forceful. So that'll be Ash and Ogden Boon and Icarus.
Aww.
Need to give me Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Con 4. That's a 17 for Icarus.
That succeeds.
Nice.
A stout. Natural 1.
Oh no!
Oh no.
For 13 for Ogden.
That fails.
Oh, no.
Icarus is the only one that succeeds.
For all the good it's going to do.
So, Ash and Ogden take 47 points of cold damage.
I can't put up a shield on that.
You can.
It's not gonna...
You can as a reaction, yeah. Oh, wait, no. It's
saving throws, yeah.
It's a saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Icarus takes... Icarus takes 23 points.
Yeah, no, does that permadust him?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I'm not going to say it permanent because you're in the Feywild.
Okay.
But how many? Ogden, it was 47 points of cold damage.
Yeah.
So you're unconscious.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Yeah, just. And then it's going to fly up 60 feet. So attack of opportunity from you, Ash.
All right. Get him. That is a 19.
That hits.
Dexterity saving. Actually,
Yeah.
dexterity saving throw.
That is 16.
That fails it because it's the trident. That's right. It's a DC 17. So that is 17 points of damage.
Nice. And it flies up 60 feet. Ogden, death saving throw.
Spend a lot of time unconscious.
Second verse, same as the first. That's one fail. It's a 9.
All right. Noose.
How close is everyone? And when he went behind that mushroom, I didn't think I made a. I thought I did a hide action, but I never rolled.
Oh, that's fine. It's whatever.
All right.
I'll say you're hidden. Yeah. But the
All right,
dragon, 60 feet up. The mushroom was. I think I said the mushroom was how many feet away?
10.
Oh shit! You should have done a saving throw too. Yeah.
No, I mean like that, but Eclipse is there. But I thought it was in the other direction. So
Oh,
I
it is. It
wasn't-
is in the other direction. Yeah, yeah. You guys are kind of like behind the dragon. So yeah, you guys are like, about 15 feet away.
Okay, if that's the case, Noose is going to cast Beacon of Hope.
Beacon of Hope. Yeah, sure.
Yes. So, spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range. Pretty much all of you guys.
Yeah.
For the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws. And
Fantastic.
regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Awesome.
Guys, if you got health potions, use them.
When you do look at them though, Noose, it looks like they were had like 300 cream pies thrown at them, so they're just coated in like pie filling and crusts.
I imagine that Ash's back is like nearly like untouched, but he turns to face you.
I mean, like, I imagine if someone was awake, they'd just be going, ew, ew, ew.
But yeah, Noose would like to stay hidden. So do you want me to do a stealth roll now?
Yes, please.
That's good. Okay, so that's 23.
Beats his passive perception.
Now it ends Noose's turn.
Cool. Just a question for other DMs. For the recharge on a breath weapon, when do you roll that?
Beginning of their turn.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So Ash, your turn.
Oh, back to me. All right. I'm not feeling great, so that hurt. I'm going to drink a potion of superior healing.
Yep,
I have 2 of those.
I
Yeah,
guess.
there's a
Okay, so
He handed those out like candy.
yeah. So that's maximum healing from that. So
which I believe is 40.
yeah, I heal by 40.
Nice.
Go-
Oh
go-
fuck! I forgot to do massive damage rules, but whatever.
Ding ding. That's an action, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then yeah, I'm gonna just stand there, I guess, and go.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yep.
Eclipse is gonna run over to Ogden, and she's gonna stab him. No. She's gonna run over to Ogden, and she's
I
gonna
deserve this.
she's gonna force his mouth open and pour a potion of greater healing down his throat. So that's 44 plus 4, so max of that. So you heal by 20 20 hit points.
Oh, yeah, great. I thought you said 4d4.
Yeah, 44.
And
I was like, yeah,
20.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're up by 20 hit points. So you're prone with 20 hit points.
Perfect.
And then bonus action. Does she have those as a rogue? Like fun bonus actions, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Dash. She can hide. She can run back and hide with me.
She's gonna run back to the mushroom, get propped up on it, and aim her musket at the dragon, and get ready to fire another shot on her turn.
Oh God.
It's the
Eclipse, jeez, you really calling me out here.
it's the dragon's turn. That's a 2 for the recharge.
Okay.
So it's gonna look around, and it's gonna fly right at Ash.
All right. Is it attacking me?
I'll let you know if my stream holds up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like landing on the ground.
I'm going to use an ability that I've literally never used before, but I've been always waiting for a chance to. I'm going to use Unsettling Visage.
Sure.
So
What do you look like?
It's a changeling ability. So I just go like, just like full on, just like, I don't know what a beholder looks like, but I accidentally approximate one as just like tentacle eye stalks shoot off the sides of my head, and like my eyes split into like 10 other ones, and my mouth gets like 5 times as big, and a giant tongue comes out, and my teeth are all
right. What do I need? What do I need to do?
Nothing. It's just the attack has disadvantage.
Oh.
It's just a momentary distraction.
Is it only one attack?
Let me double check that.
Or all attacks against you? Because
just that roll.
Cool. It's bite. It's going to go for a bite then with disadvantage. With disadvantage, I rolled a 19 and an 18.
Wow, okay.
So that's
first use of the ability.
So a 26 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You're like, chomp. It like bites. Well, it's a young dragon, so it can't bite your entire like. But yeah. You take 16 piercing damage.
So 8, okay.
And you take 1 point of cold damage.
Ooh. All right.
And then it's going to get you with a claw attack across your chest.
All right.
And that is a 14 to hit.
No.
And then, out of anger, it's going to look beside you on the ground. And it's going to bring the claw down, like its entire like paw down on Ogden. So that would be, is that with advantage or is that critical?
Advantage because he's conscious.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 15 plus 7.
Even if I cast shield, it wouldn't help.
Weird, I lost a d6. You take 10 slashing damage.
Here I am, the wizard sponge.
And it's gonna end its turn right in front of you guys. No, it's not. It's gonna fly up 20 feet with its remaining fly speed. Up 20 feet, attack of opportunity from Ash.
All right.
And no, I'm prone.
That's a 26.
That hits.
Dex save.
Ooh, 16.
Fails it. Because it's a 17. For 15 damage.
15 damage.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know? How do you want to do this? No, not yet. All right, cool. It flies up though, 20 feet.
Okay.
And with that, it is Ogden Boon. You're prone, but you're alive with 10 hit points, I think now.
Take him down, Legolas.
Mm-hmm. I am going to cast second level Mind Spike at third level.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a Mind Spike.
I don't remember if it's a saving throw with that.
Saving throw, wisdom saving throw, please.
13.
It's at 13.
So it succeeds.
Damn it! Well, at least I get my second level back.
The intelligence modifier is only a +2.
Yeah, I'm a little dum-dum.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't have a lot of things.
Okay. All right. Okay. Never mind. All right.
I'm a very mediocre character.
Hey.
I'm real middle of the road.
The chat would disagree.
Chat loves Ogden Boon.
So I try and focus on the. I close my eyes and I try and focus on the dragon, and it shakes me off. So I go, the plan B then. So I cast Dragon Breath on myself
Sure.
with my bonus action.
What breath weapon would you like to use?
I would like to use. I'd like to use. I think I'm going to use fire. Fire.
I was really hoping you were going to say cold. All right. Fire it is. So you're like... All right.
Yeah.
Anything else for Ogden Boon?
Oh God, I should use cold. This pie needs to chill on the windowsill more.
That was a joke. You don't want to use cold.
No, because he gets cold on us. Fire, please. Yeah,
Cool.
that's all for me. Oh no, shit! I can move.
Stand up.
Yeah, you're still prone.
Back summers, lazy back somersault
Sure.
up to my feet, and then again 15 feet. There, what the mushroom is 10 feet away.
Yeah.
I want to go 15 feet back.
Okay.
So 45 degree. I'm creating a right angle or a right triangle
Of
between Ash, myself, and the mushroom because I don't want them to blow up the mushroom spot.
Sure. All right.
Wait, is the fake noose around?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never
he
mind.
has to use his concentration for
Oh, okay.
beacon of hope.
There's this mirror image. Noose is like hanging around the mushroom.
Yeah. He's got mirror image on, so it's like duplicates, but not the same.
Oh fuck! I forgot to take us to break. Oops. I just got your message. Sorry, Sam. It's the summer now. Oh yeah, it is the summer now, isn't it?
Yeah.
For you, cool. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Anything else for Ogden?
That's all for me. Thanks.
Noose, the brave. Noose, the resilient. Noose, who's never been down in combat.
Well, that's because he's a little scaredy pants.
Yeah, Noose the never in direct combat.
Speaking of,
Yeah,
Noose
what's
is
up?
going to channel divinity Cloak of Shadows.
What does that do?
It makes him invisible until the end of his next turn.
Okay. Invisible. Until the next turn.
How far away is Ogden?
From where you are on the mushroom, 15 feet.
Okay.
Oh wait, how far did you back up, Ogden?
I was backing up. Math-wise, I'm not sure what it was. So if he's 10 feet away from us, and we're here, and then I backed up 15 feet away.
Okay, so 30 feet.
Ash. Is it 30 feet? Because it wasn't opposite. I was trying to go at a right angle so that it would create.
Oh, let's say
So
20.
like-
Let's say like 20 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do teach geometry. Someone
I was
could give
gonna
me a
say-
diagram.
While he's invisible, Noose will split the difference and move 10 feet closer so that he's within 10 feet of Ogden.
Sure. Cool. All right. Anything else from Noose?
Nope.
Cool.
He probably should have used his bonus action spell before that, but he didn't. So he's just
Ash.
invisible.
It's Ash's turn.
All right. Dragon is 20 feet up in the air.
20 feet up in the air.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw, please.
13.
I believe that fails it. So lightning
Well, it's been
bolt.
filling as 16, so.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, that's
yeah,
for the
right.
trident, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's also this is also the trident.
Same.
This is so it's the same saving throw.
Yep.
So how many d6s is lightning bolt? 8.
I don't know. You have the spell.
I do.
Well, what's the
Remember.
damage on that saving throw it had to make first? Or is this for
That
lightning
was
bolt?
this is for lightning bolt
Oh, okay, cool. Uh-oh.
because it's not within 10 feet
Oh,
of
yeah,
me,
it
so it's
failed.
outside my aura.
It
So
failed.
that's why I'm using lightning bolt because it's not within range. So that's
once
8
per day.
Yep.
So you guys watch as like, oh man, I had a big pit stain. You guys watch as the clouds of the Feywild don't darken, they brighten and go like neon pink in color. And a unicorn flies by as a lightning bolt. You hear Pipshin laughing, like ha ha ha, and then the unicorn farts out a lightning bolt.
Well, that lightning bolt does 43 points of damage.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, it hits a dragon and it just like its wings are like smoking and burning. It's got like burn marks all over its. The meringue crust, the meringue filling, is blackened in places.
That was a
Crust
6,
falls out of the sky.
6, 6, 3, 5, 6, 6, 6, 5. Whew.
Nice. And just like, yeah, it's not happy.
Bring it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Eclipse is gonna. Is that your turn, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Eclipse is gonna musket shot again. Because she does not want to get close. That'll hit.
Woo! Go Eclipse.
Yeah. 1d12 plus 3. Ooh! Yeah! 14 points of piercing damage. Shit. As it like she wings it and just like a massive hole like opens up in one of its wings, and just a bunch of like banana cream filling falls from the sky and just splashes on the ground. Now the dragon needs to make a thinky think.
I think you think?
Like who to attack at this point.
Oh. The unicorn that just flew by.
Farted on it.
Yeah, that was really the unicorn's fault. I just facilitated.
Okay, didn't recharge. Fuck. It's gonna get some distance. It's gonna fly 20 feet and then go down. Or no, it's gonna fly 10 feet towards Eclipse, drop down the 20 feet, so it's 30 feet, and it's gonna chomp, bite attack, and then the 2 claws on her.
Oof.
Ooh.
The bite is a 13 plus 7. Yeah, that hits. Because she almost killed it with that gunshot. Ooh. That is 15 piercing damage. And 7 cold damage. Just like chomps her. Cream pie just splatters all over the place. And then the 2 claws. Both were 17s to hit. 17 plus 7, both of them.
Hit her.
Yeah. So, first claw attack.
She gonna use uncanny dodge at any of these?
Oh shit! I didn't know she had that. She'll uncanny dodge that one. So what does that do?
Half damage on an attack she can see as a reaction.
Okay, so she takes 5 damage from that one. And then second claw attack. Ooh, should have done that one. And that is 16 slashing damage on that one. But she's still up with 7 hit points. And with that, it's Ogden Boon's turn. Oh, wait, hold on, no. The dragon is then gonna fly up 60 feet, and she's going to get an attack of opportunity with her rapier. Oh, fuck. Does that hit? 10 plus 6. Just misses. So it's up 60 feet in the air. So it is now Ogden Boon's turn.
So just a clarification. If I use anything but the current concentration spell that I have, it stops that concentration spell?
No, yeah, it's if you cast a concentration spell, it ends the concentration.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. I'm casting a chromatic orb at second level.
What's the range on Chromatic Orb?
90 feet.
Okay, you just it's just within range.
Perfect.
Because it's 20 feet away, and then it's 60 feet up.
This is all great. I was about to say Icarus helps me. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Icarus is just like a mound of cream pie on your shoulder.
Hey, little friend. Oh.
I really hope you do this. Oh my god.
That is a critical fail.
Oh no. Chromatic Orb whizzes past its head and hits that unicorn that's flying. And it hits the unicorn, and the unicorn explodes.
No.
It wasn't a real unicorn, but it was just and just a bunch of fairy dust falls to the ground.
I think that's the second one I've rolled this session.
Do you still have a portent left?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not since our last long rest.
All
I used it last
So anything else for you, Ogden?
No, I got nothing left. I can't even. Yeah, nope.
All right, Noose.
Hey guys. Want me to heal or just see if I can kill this thing?
Kill it.
Did Ash point at it? Is that what's going on? And Noose will be like, "Oh, I pitched in. Guiding bolt."
Yeah, go for it.
Just gonna be guiding bolts. Oh, what is that? Dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay. $15 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Ah! Oh boy. Let's see, a guiding bolt. That's radiant damage. Yeah, I guess I'll just have it. I'll make it rain. Shoot that up in there. And just have it have him go. It'll shoot up inside of the creature, and it'll just kind of go and just start growing and growing until it just pops.
All right, and as it pops, it begins to rain banana cream filling, and quite big droplets, like golf ball sized droplets. And then the droplets turn into actual cream pies, and everyone but Noose just gets plastered by these cream pies. And as that happens, you all hear laughter, and one by one, you all pass out.
I'd like to just say, as soon as the little glob started coming down, Ash looked up and opened his mouth
and then just a big pie. And yes, so as soon as this dragon is just scattered, you all pass out one by one. And you all wake up. And you're standing back in that shop on Harrigan's Wharf.
Waxars.
And you're back to full health. Long rest.
Oh,
Garaxol.
He's not there.
Oh.
And on your shoulder, Icarus is sitting there. The shop is empty, and there's nothing in it. It's just bare shelves and bare everything.
Oh.
But you see a written note on the counter.
Is it the contract?
oh,
No.
what is this? What is this? Nusa rushed to it before anybody else, just
Sure.
in case it's something
Yeah.
special to him.
Yeah.
And he'll look at it.
Congrats on winning the game. And it says behind the counter is a bag. You might want to look in it. Signed, Garaxar.
Nus throws the letter into the air and hops over the counter.
Can I try and catch the letter in the air?
Yeah. You catch it. It just says basically, thanks for playing the game. There's a bag behind the counter.
As soon as I read it, I'm gonna dive Dukes of Hazzard style over the counter.
I'm gonna grab the letter.
Toss and catch. Toss. And catch.
And yeah, there's a bag behind the counter. But yeah, the shop's bare.
The bag.
There's nothing left in here.
What's in it? What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
Let's look. What's in the bag?
Darkness.
What's in the bag? What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
Darkness is in the bag.
John Garaxol has the upper hand.
Nusa will just put his hand in.
Something bites you.
He pulls it out.
And then the bag is no longer dark. And there's an item lying at the bottom of the bag. Along with 4 membership cards to this shop. Let's say 50% off.
Whoa!
But there's nothing in the shop. It's all bare. Everything's gone.
Yeah. Oh,
But-
man. Oh, man.
At
You're in
the,
the Feywild.
at the bottom of the bag is a fine black cloth folded up into what looks like a handkerchief. And there's a note attached to it that says, portable hole for Ash.
Oh. Here you go, buddy.
I take it. I hop over the counter. I try to find an open space in the shop somewhere.
Yeah, obviously, there's a ton of places.
I unfold it and unfurl it out onto the floor.
Just a black hole.
Hey, Noose, want to see something cool?
Oh, yeah.
See that cloth see this rug I just laid out?
Yeah.
I hop in.
You vanish.
Uh-oh. Where you go?
I'm down here.
Wait, what? No way. Nusa will look.
This is what, yeah, it's like a 10-foot, just a 10-foot pit.
What?
Hello.
How are you gonna get out of there?
Jump and grab the edge and climb
Oh,
up.
okay. Jeez, that's pretty cool.
You hear
Mhm.
screaming coming from outside, though.
Here, everybody, we got cards, and I guess just got empty sack now.
Yeah, it's an empty sack.
Okay, all right.
All right, we throw that away. All right. So yeah, you hear screaming coming from outside.
Should we go investigate?
Yeah. What
And
do
you
we
hear
see?
you hear a gunshot and then more screaming.
Oh,
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Deuce.
I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws real quick. Cool.
That is 12.
And don't worry about Icarus because he's small enough.
19.
Actually, Noose, you're small enough too. Don't really worry about it.
18, but yeah, cool.
So you're all sitting there and you hear like a big explosion, and you don't see it, but you hear it. One of the windows of the shop shatters, and a cannonball comes flying through the shop window and just obliterates a wall.
Wait. So, is quick check, right? Because we know that this was that one house building thing that traveled the planes of existence,
Yeah.
and that there was a trap door in the floor as well.
It's not there anymore.
Okay.
And a cannonball just went through the window and just obliterated a wall.
What?
Can I take a look out the hole that just came through and see where that was coming from?
You see this ship on the ocean. You're looking, and you're like, you see the ship. It's a black-ish ship with like a purple sheen to it.
Hey,
And on the sail, there's the head of a mind flayer head, like an illithid, and that's what you see in the distance. You can't see any crew on it because the ship's like 600 feet away, and it's just firing cannons at this wharf. And then the cannon fire relents, but the screaming is still happening. There's still gunshots coming from the wharf itself.
Do we know who flies an illithid sail?
Ashenus and Eclipse all know who flies an illithid sail.
That's my ship.
Wait, do you
Why
guys
is
see the thing?
Why is it firing on us? Why? Who's firing? Why? Why the firing? The cannons were friends.
I don't know, but I intend to find out.
Maybe they don't know we're here.
As you're looking out the window, you see this man limping on the wharf. He's got like a massive bullet wound in his chest, and he's like clutching his head in pain and agony. He's like falling to his knees in front of the shop, screaming in agony. He's about 10 feet away outside the shop. And as he's screaming, he coughs up a bunch of blood and teeth.
Uh-oh.
And then he just sort of like starts screaming, and you hear bones like... And he coughs again, and a bunch of tentacles just out of his mouth. And his head starts to like crack some more, and this like weird like sack-like thing appears on the back of his head. It's purple, looks like an octopus head. And he stands up and looks around with glowing orange eyes and just walks away. And you recognize that's what Iliasine is. That's a mind flayer, and it just walks away, prowling the docks.
Uh-oh. Guys, this isn't good.
No, this is very bad. This is bad.
And then you hear a female voice saying, "Find them. One's a man with white hair, red tie, bluish purple vest. One's a goblin. You'll know when you see that thing. The other's a gray cat with a pirate, like a red coat, peacock feathers coming out of the head, and then the other one's a shark man." And the figure that's speaking rounds a corner doesn't look like an illithid. Looks like a human female wearing the same clothes that Iliasine wore. But she's got long, flowing red hair.
That's what I saw in my vision, Ash.
Who is Ash? There's someone completely different standing next to you, currently taking off his neckerchief and vest and stuffing them in his bag.
And then you see the figure she's talking to around the corner too, and they're both about 10 feet tall. They look like giants.
Whoa.
With purple skin and illithid faces and tentacles. And they just have gray pants, they're massive, muscular, huge fists, and they're walking, dragging their fists on the wood wharfs of Harrigan's Wharf.
This seems like a great time to flee.
Yeah,
This is
hold
becoming
on.
This is becoming a pattern for every civilized place we leave.
Are we the bad luck guys?
I think we might be.
Guys, we have a order of things to. Mayone has our ship. Where's our ship? How do we get off the island? I can contact him right now.
Yeah, find those things out.
Yeah, start the engine. Let's go.
All right, Noose is going to cast Sending
Okay.
on Malin.
Sure.
Mayone, we just beat the game. It was awesome. But mind flayers all over. Where are you?
Hi, I'm hiding in the tavern in the basement with the other members of the crew. Well, the ones that are alive. I hid the ship somewhere. No one's gonna find it. And that's his message back.
Mayone's in the tavern with our crew in the basement. We have to be very quiet. Oh, and if anything tries to read your mind, just I don't know. That sucks.
And looking out the window, you do see the Brown Loans house from here, and it is absolutely trashed. The door is kicked down and the windows are shattered, and there's blood all over the front of it. And you catch you catch tiny movement inside the house, and then it's gone.
Was just able to make out movement, and that's it.
Just able to make a movement as it hid somewhere in the house. It looked like it was hiding or running out of sight.
All right. Oh boy, it looks like they hit Galen's house pretty hard too.
All right, so where's our crew?
Did we see the tavern?
You would have seen it while you were walking around. Yeah, it's called the Blubberous Whale.
Okay. Oh, I remember that.
And it's actually it's 2 sort of blocks south of the Brown Loan House. So you have to pass the Brown Loan House to get to the tavern.
Okay.
And that figure that basically just turned into an Illithid in front of you, yeah, he's long out of sight, and so is Ilyasine and her 2 Illith Hulks. Basically giants that have been put under ceramorphosis.
What's the time of day?
Mid-afternoon. It looks like it's mid-afternoon-ish. And there's a light, and it's pretty sunny.
I think I speak for just myself when I say I definitely want to cast Mage Armor.
Yeah. Well, I can cast something that'll make us really sneaky, but I don't know how much it's gonna help with the fun out.
Yeah. Wait, did we get our items? Did you get Eclipse? Did you get your gun? Noose, I know you gave Garaxar some things.
I gave him 10 platinum and 100 gold.
Did he just did he just up and leave with those things?
Noose, you hear another.
I don't know. Let me go look in the sack. I just threw it aside.
Yeah, bottom of the sack that was underneath the handkerchief before you tossed it back.
Yeah.
There's 2 silver rings or 2 platinum rings, and Eclipse's flintlock pistol.
Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh, that's yeah.
And as you're digging through that bag, you hear something get like wood breaking coming from the back room of the shop, like a door getting kicked in, like. Poof.
Let's leave now.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Eclipse here. Tosses her the pistol.
She catches it, does a flourish, and holsters it.
Ogden, here, take this ring. Put it on.
Okay. Oh, okay.
See, we're buds, and he'll put one on too.
And then you guys see a door that leads into the back. You see the knob start to jiggle.
Oh wait, Pass it out, Trace. Let's go, guys. Let's run.
Yep, I'm with you.
So yeah,
Yep.
you guys leave the shop, and just in time as Illithid comes into the shop and looks around, doesn't see anything, turns around and leaves through the door it came. So,
wait.
where you going?
Cue the sneak music.
Mm-hmm.
Do-do,
Well,
do-do,
let's go by.
do-do, do-do, do-do.
Let's go to the mayor's house. I saw something going on there.
Yeah, Mayor. Great. Oh, yeah, the one you had said she was not acting normally.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Ash.
Yeah.
You leading the way?
I certainly can.
That would be great.
All right. Yeah, sure. I'll lead the way.
Man, this would be Gundar's nightmare.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, so you guys get to the Brownlow house. Like I said, the door's been kicked open. It's off its hinges on the floor. The windows are shattered. There's blood smeared everywhere. But there's no bodies in sight.
So we can't do a quick look around for any like hiding places for someone about Galen's size.
Well, you're not in the house yet, but looking through the windows and everything, yeah, that's what you see right now.
All right.
Are we heading in?
I think we should try and find Galen, or see if we can find anybody.
All right. Go inside.
I know that the mayor had. Oh, sorry.
What?
I know that the mayor had some skill with like spells and stuff, and she had some pretty cool looking weapons on her. So if we find her, she might be an asset.
All right. I'll go in first.
All right, you enter the house.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's blood everywhere, but you see footprints, adult-sized footprints, going down into a basement. The furniture is like thrown all over the place, blood smeared everywhere, but there's bloody footprints going down into the basement. And there are stairs going upstairs, where like bedrooms and that would be.
I'm gonna follow the footsteps and head towards the basement.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
Going very as stealthily as possible.
Sure.
I'm gonna. Hey, Icarus. I want you to stand by the door and keep a lookout and let me know if anyone's coming. Like before they get in here, like watch out the window. Let me know.
And like just keeps posts somewhere.
Perfect. I'm gonna go upstairs and see if I can find any shit.
All right, so you're going upstairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find any survivors or anything.
You check around upstairs. All the bedroom doors have been busted open. There's one bedroom that looks like it was for a child, made for a child.
Mm-hmm.
The toys are all thrown around. The bed is upturned. The sheets are torn apart. There's blood everywhere in here.
Oh.
And then in the adult bedroom, same thing.
How much blood are these islanders? How much do they have inside them? There's so much blood everywhere. There's so much blood, like a massive amount of blood. So much blood.
And while you're investigating upstairs, Noose, Ash, and Eclipse, you guys slowly make your way downstairs. And the stair creaks really loud, but you're fine with pass without a trace. Just a loud creak. And in the middle of the basement, it's lit by one hanging like lantern on the ceiling, and it's swinging back and forth. In the middle of the basement, there's a handful, maybe 5 or 6 dead bodies of adults laying on the ground. The backs of their heads have been like cracked open, and there's just just blood pouring out the back of their head and kind of little bits of brain matter. And sitting in the middle of all these bodies is a small little boy chained up by his wrists and ankles to a wall. and he's crying and sobbing and covered in blood and just grime. And it's Galen Brownlow, the kid that you escorted here.
Shh. Galen.
He nods.
Did they do anything to you?
Shakes his head.
And so just look at everyone else.
Yeah, Eclipse is looking at you.
Get the chains off and let's get moving.
Eclipse, could you see if you could take the change off him?
You hear...
I imagine they were. I assume they were locked or something.
They look like they're locked.
Yeah.
And you hear shuffling coming from a room with a closed wooden door. You hear shuffling coming from there. He's like, shh. He's like, be quiet. She's in here. It's time for your dinner. And the door opens. And Marion staggers out. Doesn't even notice you guys. She looks right at you. And then just looks at Galen and approaches him. And kneels down and she's holding this like metal basin. And it's just full of brains. And she pushes it towards him. He's like, no, I don't want to eat those anymore. And she stands up and says nothing and turns around and walks away back into that back room and closes the door.
What? Oh.
And then you hear from behind the closed door.
I'm going to take my trident and just swing it at the chains.
Attack roll. Ting!
Eclipse is taking her sweet time, so I'm going to
Eclipse
speed this process.
It's just like...
Was she picking those at all?
Well, I forgot that I was controlling Eclipse for a second.
Oh, okay.
I was doing narrative stuff and forgot.
It's a 17.
You shatter one of the chains, and Eclipse aims her musket at the door that closed, that Marion went through.
How many chains are there total?
4.
Second one.
Attack roll. And then, yep,
It's a 23.
hits. And as the second chain shatters, the door opens up, and Marion's standing in the doorway. Her head kind of tilted to the side. And she's like, what are you doing in my house?
We're getting friends, charm person.
Okay. What's the saving throw on that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. 22.
Ah,
She coughs again. And you guys hear teeth scatter across a stone floor.
Can I keep swinging?
Yeah, you swing again. Just as she coughs and tentacles out of her mouth. And she too starts shifting into a mind flare. And she rushes at you guys. And that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
I was gonna ask is Ogden Boon walking down the stairs right at this? I didn't find anybody, but whoa!
Yeah, basically.
Boop, 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 boop.
Unless you guys want to do combat.
I don't know if I'm
mind flare.
with a child involved.
A child that's been eating brains.
I want to be fully cognizant to keep Galen alive.
All right, so that's where we'll end the session for the week. Is you guys work on freeing Galen as his aunt ceramorphoses into a mind flare and rushes at you all. Man, that Baldur's Gate 3 trailer, so good.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, oh hey, I've seen that trailer.
Damn.
Chat's like, no, I don't need sleep. I need answers.
That's called the cliffhanger, folks.
Yep. So yeah, illithids, a lot of illithids attacking Harrigan's Wharf with giant-sized illithids roaming around.
You said those were made from giants?
Yeah, like out-of-game knowledge, yeah, she implanted Mind Flayer tadpoles into giants and made those. But yeah,
Okay.
so that was episode 16? 17? Of Beneath the Tide. I'm not calling it... Actually, I could call it The Fairy Bad Day. But I'm not going to, because there's no fairies. Yeah, so that was... Thanks, chat, and everyone for joining us for episode 17 of Beneath the Tide. I'm going to change the name of it. And we're getting into some... Welcome to the second arc of Beneath the Tide, everyone.
Ooh. You can call it Fey No More.
Fey No More.
Fey No More is pretty good.
Better than trying to spell.
By the way, have you seen the video of Doom where all the sound effects are replaced with
It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna rewatch it after this again. So yeah, thanks for watching, chat. This was... I had a lot of fun with this one, personally. I just wanted to have a session that was just completely wacky and wild and out there, and that's what the Feywild did for me, I guess. We'll be back into serious pirate campaign next week as we dive into this arc that I'm so very excited about. So yeah, we're going to go around to get some last closing thoughts from everybody, see if we can figure out what's going to happen, what everyone's thinking, and then closing announcements, closing thoughts, and then we're gone to go to bed. But it's 1:30 for me on a day I'm off work, so what's bed? So Garrett, closing thoughts, anything you want to say? You guys have a portable hole now.
I keep trying, but every time I've used Pass Without Trace in a session with you, Justin, it's always been a waste.
Well, I mean, it got you through. It got you through.
Well,
the city and everything.
Yeah, I imagine you just avoided. You just kind of ruled it differently because of it. Like you just kind of shorthanded the spell. Because what it does is it just adds 10 to stealth rolls.
Oh. My bad.
So that's yeah, I was just like, But yeah, it worked great. I just didn't know that it was being used because it didn't factor in at all. Do you forget what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. All right, I thought it was like a constant thing. Like, okay. All right, we'll remember.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, that was so fun. Like, so much happened this episode. It's ridiculous.
Saw a dude with a bag over his head underwater.
I have to remember to note that. Oh yeah, I have the head still.
You do have
And now that head, the bag was on his head, and now his head is in a different bag.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, chat. Wacky to horror real quick. All right. Anything else you want to say, Garrett?
Sorry. No, my mind is so full of all of these other things that I need to take note of. I'm done. Yeah.
All right. Noose has a Cloak of the Manta Ray and everything. All right. Sam.
My reaction to everything that just happened.
You now have your portable hole.
Yeah, that I'm very excited about. I need to get my idea now is I want to get 4 helium balloons and attach them to the corners and put a can and then flip it upside down so the hole goes up because I'm pretty sure gravity is relative to the inside of the hole, and then put a cannon inside of it pointed down and have a flying artillery device.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, and it would just be like a black piece of fabric just fluttering through the air on 4 balloons.
Oh, geez.
That has something firing out of it every
Yeah,
second.
just cannons firing down out of it.
What have I done? All right. Caleb, any closing thoughts about everything that just happened?
What a dream and a treasure. I'm so excited. I feel like I am finally getting slightly better at using a wizard, which is fun because I'm remembering, oh, I have spells I can use. Man, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get through a combat without having to do any death saving throws. I'm gonna get there. I'm so close.
You're fine during the crab fight.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I did okay. I did okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it was exciting. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm doing better, and I'm learning all sorts of story elements about the crew. And I hope they're learning something a little bit about me every time.
All right.
That's what I hope. I don't know.
And yeah, hi, I'm the Dungeon Master for this weird campaign. Announcements real quick. No Grimshade Mountain tomorrow, like I said, because I'm moving my computer and everything to my new apartment. Everything will be up and good though for Sunday for the continuation of Soldiers of the Lich Queen, TM'd by our wonderful little Sam here and his beard. And then next Thursday we'll be back on normal time with Garrett's Grimshade Mountain, obviously, which apparently he's super excited about because he laughed earlier about something.
Oh man, like it's one of those things where you have quite a few things planned, but you're like kind of wondering if it's almost too much, so you're like, oh. But it's all very exciting for me.
Yeah, for sure, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm having a lot of fun playing Gorak, so.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And then next Wednesday, obviously tune in at 7 p.m. to see the continuation of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Having a lot of fun with that one. Today was ridiculously weird with it. But it was fun. And then obviously next Wednesday we can see where this, at 10 p.m., see where this picks up and see what the hell is going to happen with everything. And obviously if you're not a member of our Discord, join it. I always post the link to that in chat. I'm sorry, I just got distracted by a thing in chat. Sorry. A guy saying I loved your stream, Dungeons & Dragons, Beneath the Tide, episode 17. Nice! I'm going to design panels, overlays, face cams, and offline screen for your channel. Okay. If you want to, I mean, cool. Anyways. Yeah, join our Discord if you haven't yet. Talk to everybody in the specific campaign chat rooms to discuss what the fuck just happened in this campaign. The party fought a cream pie dragon.
Don't Google that.
Don't Google it at all.
Yeah.
You'll get put on a list.
Oh, episode title, Bad Dragon.
Oh.
Also, I'm working on a setting book. So if you like D&D and you like settings that are horror-y, check it out. It's called Madness and Meat Pies. You got a taste of one of the creatures that's in that book tonight, the algae.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be the dragon.
Yeah, cream pie dragon. No, it was the algae. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please join our Discord. Please check us out on Patreon because it helps me keep doing this, and it really gets me. I want to get to the point where I can pay the other DMs on the channel for their hard work. That is the goal. And also check us on Twitter, which I linked all that on the Twitch chat. So, as always, we don't salute our webcams, but tonight we're going to.
All right.
So, good night, everybody. And if you missed a lot of this episode, the rerun's going to start now. Bye-bye.